following is a production of the River.
Yeah, the stage is there. The lights are on. We have opened the doors to their head. Voice in our hand. Yeah, we must.
Responsibility to protect. About it, gentlemen. We are in the business of protecting this town. I want you to put each other in your hearts forever. Because it's about to happen.
Because City High School wear black. While our family us on, some of us playing football since we learned how to walk. Countless odds have been put in. We know our blood, sweat, and tears in the cold. You can go.
Island Birmingham and on staff, and we're ready for high school football. Let's go to the stadium.
Of the 2000 state in a big municipal complex that shares Bill Hunts. For all the regular scores of Mae Jemison, if you're watching seven. See, we're underneath an overhang on the home side, but so you can see it a little bit, and I'm sure everybody out there in the stands are of a some connection to Milton Frank with as from me. Would have been 2:30-20 in Pell City. Hargray Communications. I wish we had them up here right now. ERA King Real Estate. Bobcat. That's excited about all service. If you turn your heat on and it doesn't come on, call them. They will be out in a jiffy to get it fixed. And Serve Pro, make it like it never even happened. Half the Valley Mortgage, State Farm Insurance Agent Bart Perry, Good Game Company, Wood Surfside Marina, and Metro Bank. And they all sponsor parts of the game. And when we get to the end of it, we'll have the Metro Bank player of the game. And I've been thinking about that all the way up here. It hasn't been the season we wanted, obviously. But these guys, they had to play through COVID. They had to play through, the heat of the summer, lifting weights. And can't everybody go 10-0? We wish we could. But I want to thank them and their moms and dads and their, everybody, their support team that got them to the games every day, got them to school, and coaching staff that did their best, to have a good product on the field.
Adam Stocks, John Simpson here with you. Tiffany Studdard running the production side. Michael, my son, running the cameras for us tonight. We got Alan Rowan, David Birmingham on the stats. Rusty Hendricks making the trip up. By the way, going to be up in the Asheville area tomorrow as Confederate Railroad is headlining tomorrow evening at Greensport RV Park and Marina.
Yep. You can still get tickets. Just log on to their website, Greensport RV Park, and got Still Broke Man. We've got the Sweet Tea Trio and Confederate Railroad. That'll be tomorrow night. And they're going to be rocking the banks of Greensport. Not a bad night right now. We are hoping the rain stays away. It's a huge stadium, Milton Frank Stadium. I think I came up here when I was a student at Coleman High School. We played a lot of Huntsville schools. I remember it was really, really big. Artificial turf shared by a lot of teams. Got the full track all the way around it. I bet if this thing were full, 15, 20,000 people maybe.
Yeah, it's a big stadium. And as you're looking from the video side of it, we're on the home side, so you see the visitor side. You see how big that visitor side is. There's probably visitor side here holds more than all of Pete Rich Stadium home. Visiting side, the hills, by the bushes, all over the place. This is a big place here. Let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about tonight's matchup against Mae Jemison, the Pell City Panthers 6A program taking on the Jaguars up here in Huntsville as we've got a little bit of a drizzle and green all around the Huntsville area. Quick timeout. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more as we get ready for kickoff coming up at 7 o'clock. It's Panther football on 94.1 FM The River.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. And at Allen Service Company, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems. Turn to the experts at Allen Service Company, where financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call 205-338-2311, 205-338-2311, or visit online at allenservicecompany.com.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Bart Perry in Pell City.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your exclusive Bobcat dealer for East Central Alabama is Bobcat of Gadsden, and they're a full-line Bobcat dealer for construction and agriculture. They specialize in parts, service, sales, and rentals. And right now they have up to $3,000 in rebates on new purchases and great financing rates. Bobcat of Gadsden, same-day delivery on rentals, factory-trained service technicians, and they're ready to serve you. Call 256-563-4001.
This is Teresa Carden with Lake Home Loans at Classic Home Mortgage. Our team works together to carry you to your goal to purchase or refinance for better rates, shorter terms, or cash out, or all three. Good luck to the Pell City Panthers for a winning season. Play-by-play and working together, you can win. Let our team take you play-by-play to your home loan goals. Teresa Carden, Classic Home Mortgage, 205-405-0603. That's 205-405-0603.
If you're looking for a new primary care doctor, consider a Complete Health Practice. As one of the largest independent primary care practices in the Birmingham area, there are several locations in St. Clair County. And as a complete health patient, you can expect excellent service and care centered on you. Visit them at CompleteHealth.com to find a practice nearest you. Complete Health. Patients first, always.
I was finally ready to buy my first home after renting for the last several years. As I started my search, I got overwhelmed by how many websites and confusing listings there are. That's when I found the experts at ERA King. To me, ERA means expertise, reliability, and activity. I depended on them to find a home in my budget, and they didn't stop working until the keys were in my hands. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
We have facilities that need renovating and modernized. We have programs that need to be integrated into our schools. If we have better schools and better facilities, we will have more people, more businesses come in, your home prices will rise, and all of this will be a boost to our economic community. As an alumni, I ask all of you out there to please help the vision of our school system become a reality.
Back here at Milton Frank Stadium. It's home of 3 high schools up here in the Huntsville area. In this case, the Mae Jemison Jaguars. Pretty new school. It's a combination of Butler High School and Johnson. They combined and made Mae Jemison, named after the first African-American female astronaut who had a birthday. We were looking it up on the way up here a couple of weeks ago. 65 years old, so she is a doctor as well. Coach Harold Wells in his second season here at Mae Jemison, and he's been a coach for a long time. 24 years at J.O. Johnson before he came here to Mae Jemison, and had a lot of success there at J.O. Johnson before coming up here to the Huntsville area. Pell City Panthers head football coach Wayne Lee in his 4th season here at Pell City High School, 11-28 overall in those 4 years, and from 2018 to 2021. Before Pell City, 10 years at Pinson Valley High School, had a 52-56 record, and 6 out of those 10 seasons that he was at Pinson Valley brought the Indians to the playoffs there. So 14 total years as a head coach. I think about 35 or 36 as a coach in the state of Alabama as a head and an assistant coach. And he is looking for career win number 65 tonight.
Very highly respected coach and it'll be interesting to see what happens here tonight. Neither one of these teams making the playoffs. Pell City had to make a long trip to get up here. And just not the season we wanted, obviously, with the 1 win. But I would love to see these young men go out with a W tonight and have a really good game. It's senior night here in Huntsville, Alabama for Mae Jemison. And kind of listening to the PA guy, a lot of their seniors are planning on going on to college.
All right, let's throw it down as the captains are making their way down to the middle of the field. You see there a couple of captains for Pell City, number 11, Drew Sisson, and number 2, Kentrell Borden. Our coin toss brought to you by State Farm agent Bart Perry. And with Pell City on the road, we're going to be calling heads or tails. Let's take a listen in.
Ladies. All right, congratulations on being selected as captains tonight. You guys got a couple extra responsibilities. First one, take care of your team. It's your team. You guys take care of it. We don't have to. With football, everybody gets excited. You guys take care of what we want to work good. We have a penalty. I asked for a white captain or a gold captain to come see me. We'll take a look at your coach. If it's something crazy, most of it will be pretty easy. I'll give you all your choices. If you don't understand one of them, let me know, and I'll try to make it simple for you, okay? Once you give me an answer, that's what we're going with, so make sure you understand before you do. You're going to call it, feel lucky. There's tails because it says it, and there's heads. Heads and tails right there. You're going to call it before I toss it. If I drop it, we'll flip it again. What you got? Heads. Said heads. Everybody got heads? Here we go. Wish me luck. What we got? Tails. It is tails, so you want the top ball. You want to receive. What goal do you want to spin?
Kentrell Borden calls heads. It is tails, and Mae Jemison says we want the ball. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, kickoff. Pell City up in Huntsville, taking on the Mae Jemison Jaguars. It's Panther football on 94.1 FM The River.
Whether you need storage for a jet ski or a full-size RV, Dooley's Boat and RV Storage is the only name you need to know. Offering the largest covered storage around Logan Martin Lake, they have 24/7 gated access and running state-of-the-art surveillance cameras. All units have power and water's available, and they also offer by-the-foot storage for jet skis and small vehicles. Dooley's Boat and RV Storage, Highway 231 South at 160 Lakeshore Drive in Cropwell.
Discover the Diversicare difference at Diversicare Pell City, where we are a respected provider of post-acute healthcare services. Whether your medical needs are short-stay rehabilitation, complex medical care, or long-term care, Diversicare Pell City has a comprehensive team that is trained to administer high-quality healthcare. If you would like to learn more about Diversicare Pell City, call 205-338-3329 or visit diversicareofpellcity.com.
Thinking about buying your first home? Then Coosa Valley Mortgage can help you unlock the door to home ownership. With first-time home buyer programs that can put you in the home of your dreams. Conventional, FHA, USDA, VA, or construction perm options. Call 205-884-2665 or visit CoosaValleyMortgage.com to see what Coosa Valley Mortgage can do for you. Coosa Valley Mortgage, we've got you covered.
Equal housing lender, NMLS 198757.
Good Game Company has been a mainstay in St. Clair County and far beyond since 1955. A strong supporter of local schools and charities, Good Game Company is a believer in giving back to its communities. With nearly 100 employees, their projects include Honda of Alabama, Benjamin Moore, WKW, Metro Bank, and the All-American Ford. Good Game Company, proud to support local athletics and academics. Looking to break free with internet that will not hold you back? Only Hargray offers the fastest internet in town with unlimited data as well as local service and tech support. Try Hargray stress-free with no contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you want speed, reliability, and great value, call 205-350-9885. Go to hargray.com for more and switch to Hargray today.
I'm Laurie Brazier, a realtor with Fields Gossett Realty right here in Pell City. I grew up on Logan Martin Lake and have many special memories of skiing, boating, and cookouts with family and friends. My husband and I bought our first lake home back in 1999, and that began an adventure of making new memories with our own children here in the beautiful Pell City area. I'd like to help you find a way to make memories in your new home. That's my specialty, listening to your needs and helping you buy or sell your own home.
We are back here at Milton Frank Stadium, home of the Mae Jemison Jaguars, hosting the Pell City Panthers, as we've got a little bit of a drizzle coming down. Lots of green across the Huntsville area, and some of that starting to fall here at Milton Frank. Adam Stocks along with John Simpson. We got our man on the sideline, Scott Elliott, brought to you by Bobcat of Gadsden. And Scott, have you got the wet weather gear out yet, man?
I do. As you can look and see, I do have my Coosa Valley Electric Cooperative umbrella with me. It is nice and misty, I guess you could say, here on the sidelines. High temperature right now is 51 degrees. The good old barometer says that the dew point is 90, or the humidity is at 98%. That's a lie. It's got to be 100. Winds from the west-southwest at 9 miles per hour. It is a little chilly down here. Looks like it's going to hold steady for the rest of the night because the low tonight's 49.
Yeah, the thermometer is not going to move a whole lot, but it is not exactly Chamber of Commerce looking weather, as John Simpson likes to call it.
Game time conditions brought to you by some fine sponsors. Want to thank them for being a part of this all year long. Serve Pro. Make it like it never even happened. Pell City in the all-white tonight on the road as the seniors suit up. A lot of them for the very last time. And there's a lot of, I would call it maybe Green Bay gold or yellow. Helmets, jerseys, football pants for Mae Jemison as they're set to receive the opening kickoff tonight.
Tennessee fans would love it. kind of mustard color out there. Got a little mustard.
A football diva talked about that.
Hey, I want to remind you, if you are listening to the broadcast on 94.1 FM, want to remind you can watch it live. Yes, we are live in Huntsville, all the games this year, home and away. And you can do that. Easiest way, download our app, whether you're Apple or Android. Go to the App Store, 94.1 FM The River. You're literally 2 clicks away from watching it live. So we're kicking from right to left. Jake Blackstone, the sophomore, puts the ball at the 40-yard line. To our right, that artificial turf. And it's going to bounce at the 15. It's a live ball if it doesn't go into the end zone. It sits at the 1-yard line. Does Pell City, are they able to get it? No, they say a touchback. Wow, that was football IQ not on up there play right there. That's a live ball if it stays out of the end zone, and it barely got back there.
And I don't know if we're going to get another look at that. That was really close to not getting in the end zone, but it looks like it's going to be pulled out with a touchback.
Yeah, you can see that ball. I mean, it just sat there. Woo, he barely got there in time.
It didn't go in the end zone until a Pell City player helped him knock it in there.
Yeah, good hustle, good football IQ by the Panthers to know that ball was a live ball, even though those 3 Jaguars just kind of watched it go behind them.
You would think 10 games into the season you might have already gotten that one, but these are still high school kids, no matter how much we want to make, grown men out of them.
The Jaguars averaging 22 points per game on offense. Panthers giving up 30 on defense. And the Jaguars win the coin flip. They want the ball coming to start the ball game. There's a big fullback, hard hit by the Pell City Panthers up to the 25, make that 26-yard line. Looked like Carlos Herring with a good, hey, I'm number 5, watch me.
Yeah, right up the middle, just a great big running back, took it up and picked up good yardage on first down. First play of the game tonight, we are under a little bit of rain at Milton Frank Stadium in the Rocket City. Glad you're with us on the river.
That looked like about a 5-yard gain, brings up second down and 5. Wet ball out there. Let's see how much it plays in tonight. The read, quarterback puts it into the belly of the fullback, says, I'll take it, and the defense swarms. That's going to be a couple of yard loss. Third down and long. Now for Mae Jemison back at their 23-yard line.
And that's exactly where we want them to be all night long, third and long. You love hearing that if you're a Panther fan, watching us on the app or listening on the radio tonight.
Up here in Huntsville, got a light drizzle coming down out there. Lots of umbrellas in the stands, home and away. Milton Frank Stadium, big stadium, holds about 15,000. 4 receivers down low. You see them at the bottom of the screen, one up top. Looking for the screen. They set it up, see if he can find some blockers. Look at that big boy hustle. Across the 40, midfield, and the turf monster gets him. And the Panthers there, Hunter Otwell making sure he doesn't go any further, but on third and long, they convert.
If it's not for Hunter Otwell, they're still running, I'm afraid, on a big third and long for Mae Jemison.
Yeah, that wide receiver screen. He just picked up some blocks there, and he's a big old hoss, man. There's
Pell
the turf.
City, they had one guy in the backfield with a chance to make the play, just could not do it, and big first down for the Jaguars.
The chains move all the way down to the Panther 41-yard line. Give to the back. There's a stiff arm. 2 Panthers right there. Nothing going right at the line of scrimmage. Drew Sisson there, and another play by Carlos Herring. Number 5 all over the field on the defensive side. I think we're going to see him with quite a few carries tonight on the offensive side, too.
We're going to see a lot of number 5 wearing yellow with the football tonight. He's a bowling ball out there, picking up good yardage every time they give him the ball, as they are on the Pell City side of the 50, right at the Pell City 41-yard line.
Panther football up here in Huntsville, Alabama. Game number 10 for Pell City. No playoffs, unfortunately, for the Panthers. So this is the final game of the 20. Balls on the turf. It is, come on, guys, hop on that thing. Panthers are going to get it and going to be brought down at the 49-yard line. Looks like it's A.J. Wells with the fumble recovery.
A.J. Wells, number 36, Johnny on the spot there. Looking at it on the replay.
Yeah, that ball right there, and a couple of Panthers there. Wells grabs it and then brings the quarterback all the way back to his own 49-yard line.
Could it be a wet football problem? We may see a lot of that tonight. If we do, I hope they're wearing yellow.
So the turnover puts the ball right at the middle of the field. Pell City on 1st and 10. Empty backfield for the quarterback, Baylor Smith, his final game at quarterback, the senior. He's looking deep for number 2, Kentrell Borden. The connection is made. First down as he's brought down right at the 20-yard line of Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop. First down.
Great pickup by the Pell City Panthers on their first offensive play. As you see the good stuff on the broadcast, and we set up quick, ready to go. 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
See all kinds of motion there. Smith was set at receiver to the left of the line. Now with the motion, he goes back at quarterback. Again, the empty backfield. Trips up top and 2 down low. Just knocking outside the Coosa Valley Mortgage red zone. There's going to be a complete pass. And as the cut is tried to made at the 16-yard line, receiver slips down right there.
Artificial turf at Milton Frank Stadium, and it can get slick just like anything else.
Stephon McGraw with the catch there for the Panthers. Again, empty backfield. Trips up top, 2 down low. On 2nd down and 5 inside the Coosa Valley Mortgage red zone at the 17-yard line. 8:25 left to go first quarter. We're scoreless. Fumble recovery by the Panthers on defense now gives us our first possession on offense and knocking on the door on the wet field. Smith looking across the middle of the field. The pass is up. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Just like that. A couple of quick plays, and Pell City draws first blood. 8:09 left to go here in this first quarter. Pell City up 6-0, awaiting the PAT.
Took advantage of the turnover, drove it right down the field. Touchdown, Panthers, as we are awaiting, like Adam said, the point after try. That's how you start a football game on the road, Adam Stocks.
16-yard touchdown pass. Baylor Smith to Caleb Gross. Gross coming off a monster game last week against Scottsboro. The kick is up, and it is good. 8:09 left to go first quarter. It's Pell City 7, Mae Jemison nothing. It's Panther football on 94.1 The River. Back in Huntsville, the Pell City Panthers up early in this one. 8:09 left to go in this first quarter. And Pell City on that 16-yard touchdown pass from Smith to Gross and the PAT up and good. 7-0 lead. So far, so good for Wayne Lee and the Pell City Panthers.
Looking good. First time with the football, drove it right down the field. A lot of that, if not most all of it, through the air. So looking good on the passing game tonight. We're going to talk to Scott here in just a moment about field conditions.
So Blackstone going to be kicking again from right to left as we look here from the home side. We're outside, but we're underneath an overhang. A little squib kick right there. And that ball is going to be pounced on by an up man at the 35-yard line. So I think after that first miscue, maybe on special teams by Mae Jemison, Coach Lee and the special team saying, hey, let's see if we can catch him sleeping somewhere else. Let's go down. The guy never sleeps. Because if he's not here, he's running a 5K somewhere. Scott Elliott, what's the field like down there as you got the umbrella out now?
Absolutely. John was mentioning it earlier. It is a little slick out there. As we were on the field playing offense, I did overhear 2 defenders saying it's very, very slick out on that field. So watch for some slipping and sliding tonight.
May have played a hand in that fumble the first time Mae Jemison had the football.
First down and 10 for the Jaguars. Going from left to right. Oh, hard hit by the Panthers. He bounces off of it, though, but he holds them up enough for 9 of the 11 players over there on the far side and on that tackle. Great job by the Panther defense, just swarming where that ball is tonight so far.
A lot of motion in the backfield when Mae Jemison has the football. I don't know if it'll be that way all night long. And just looking at them right now, it looks like, Adam, they're going to run and run and run a little bit more. as Pell City has a 7-0 lead early on the road. In Huntsville, Alabama, the Rocket City taking on the Mae Jemison Jaguars.
7:32 left to go here in this first quarter. Let's see if we can force another turnover here. Pell City +1 in the turnover ratio early in this ball game. Looking to throw. Got a receiver open. Decides not to throw. Tucks it and runs instead. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Looks like Coleman on the far side, number 9. Boy, we're a long way away from the field, and these are these awful road jerseys where the numbers are so hard to see. So if I get a few wrong tonight, y'all apologize. I apologize early.
A nifty little run by their quarterback. First time he looked like he was really in pass formation, and he saw an opening, took off to his left, picking up first down yardage for the Jaguars.
Yeah, he had a receiver over on that far side, and he was behind the DB, but decided not to throw it. But it was a big run, enough for a first down, as John just said, right at the 50. Taking the high snap. There's a stiff arm at the line of scrimmage, and a great open field tackle by Colin Smith right there. Great job out there on the island by himself.
Colin Smith had a big play there, because if he doesn't make that tackle, there's some running room for Mae Jemison.
Yeah, let's watch that replay right here. I mean, it was Smith and a big old running back all out there by himself, and he fights off that block and makes that great tackle right there. Good job by 14.
Good play by 14 for the Pell City Panthers. In all white tonight, like Adam says, it's tough to see those numbers.
Clock continues to roll at 6:10 left to go first quarter. Panthers up 7-0. Senior night here for the Jaguars of Mae Jemison. We're up in Huntsville. There's the belly read, quarterback keeper the whole way, and the Panthers do a great job bringing that thing down. Again, it looks like 36, A.J. Wells on the tackle.
Sean Boyle slowed him up pretty good so that everybody else could come in and make the hit on that one. Good play by the Panther D.
Yeah, hello to all the Boyles out there. I know the Boyles, very athletic family. We've had several come through Pell City. Several more on the way.
Can you tell how far people away are listening or watching tonight?
Yeah, we can ask them to comment. I saw some folks, I think the Skeltons actually were watching up in Gatlinburg. So they're probably all cuddled up snug next to a nice little fire up there.
They didn't call me.
Give us let us know where you're watching from on our Facebook feed on the right-hand side. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm not monitoring that one right now, just watching Facebook. There's another great job by the defense. Pell City defense just playing really, really well tonight.
Playing tough, just running right up the middle there with a big running back. And he's a hard runner to bring down. It's usually the second or third defender that wraps him up, as it brings up a fourth down, and I'm not sure what they're going to do. They might be going for it, Adam.
Yeah, 4th and 2. You know, nothing to lose here at the Panther 42. Too far for a field goal. You know, you net 21 if it goes in the end zone. 4.5 left to go. Looks like they're going to throw. Pass is up. Receiver is open, but it goes in and out of his hands, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Pell City will take over now.
He had a receiver open, just could not come up with it. Good news for the Panthers is, like Adam said, turnover on downs, and we'll be going right to left when we get back into action. On the road tonight, hey, if you haven't downloaded the app yet and you're listening on the radio, do that, and you can watch all of the action right here.
Hey, let me give a shout-out to some folks out there. John Whalen watching some Panther football. The Boyles, like I said. Miss Fomby. We got Elizabeth. She's at work at the Valero in Pell City watching some Panther football on a Friday night. On first down, got a receiver open. It's Kentrell Borden. Nice move. Look at him going now to the far side. Foot race. Can number 2 beat number 7? He does. The 20, the 15, 10, and knocked out of bounds inside the Coosa Valley Mortgage red zone at the 10-yard line on the far side.
Great catch and run there as we watch on the replay. Just kind of made his own moves, cut to the right, knocked out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. So Pell City hitting on all cylinders right now, gentlemen.
48 yards right there on the pass and the catch. 98 yards on offense, all of them through the air. 4 for 4, 98 yards, and here comes pass number 5. Got a receiver open. It's Gross again, the 10, the 5, and does he stretch and get in? No. down to the 1-yard line is Caleb Gross, and that's going to be first down, goal to go now for the Panther offense.
That play always makes me nervous when they put that ball out there. It did come out after his knee hit the ground. Good call by the ref, Johnny, on the spot there at Milton Frank.
Here comes some substitutions in for the Pell City Panthers. 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 players coming in. See if we got some wide bodies. It does look like it.
I don't think we've picked up a yard tonight on the ground. I think we're about to.
Quarterback came out.
All right, here's Scott saying a QB came out. Looks like they're going Wildcat with Kentrell Borden. Look at the heavy package on the right side. He just goes right up the gut, and Kentrell Borden with a 1-yard touchdown run. And with 3:16 left to go here in this first quarter, it's now a 13-0 lead for the Pell City Panthers.
Great drive by Pell City. A good pass to get it started after the turnover on downs. And this is kind of what you want to see. We got a lot of young men down there and a young lady that are suited up for the Panthers, and a lot of them aren't going to play anymore because last game of their senior year. 13-0, Panthers on top right now.
Awaiting the PAT by Sailor Richard. And Richard's kick is up, and it is good. So Sailor Richard, another one of those seniors, playing her last game. Yes, for those of you that may be new to Pell City Panther football, I did say her last game before she goes and plays some college soccer. 3:16 left to go here, first quarter. It's Pell City 14, Mae Jemison nothing. It's Panther football on 94.1 The River.
Main Street Drugs in Pell City wants to serve you by providing fast and friendly service, convenient drive-through, and home delivery. All major insurance plans are accepted, including workman's comp claims, free COVID vaccines, and wellness checks for PHIP insurance plans, including spouses by appointment. And the gift shop has everything you need to show your team pride. Football spirit wear, game day jewelry, stadium bags, hats, home decor, and more. Like them on Facebook. Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, your hometown drugstore.
In Huntsville, Alabama, the Pell City Panthers up 14-0 with 3:16 left to go in the first quarter. Adam Stocks, John Simpson, Scott Elliott on the call here. Last game of the season for both these teams, and the Panthers right now looking pretty darn good. Good kick by Blackstone all the way down to the 3-yard line at the far hash. Up across the 20. And going to be brought down at the 22-yard line there.
By number 22, Hunter Otwell there. Good open field tackle for the Panthers.
Got that yard line wrong. Let me make that the 27, 28-yard line. Give a few more shout-outs here. School board member Norman Wilder watching some Panther football tonight. Miss Alverson, a lot of folks around the area know Miss Alverson. She's watching. Donna watching some Panther football from Lee County. Nana and Potts and Pop watching from downtown Bartlett, Tennessee tonight.
There is no downtown Bartlett, Tennessee. I'm kidding.
There is. You just got to don't blink your eyes.
Don't blink, fellas.
First down and 10 for the Mae Jemison Jaguars. There's the pitch. Running near side. That boy is a hoss right there. We're going to, here in just a second, right after this play, Tiffany, we're going to go back and look at that big, long catch and run from Smith to Kentrell Borden, which set us up for that last touchdown. And Scott Elliott during the break was saying, watch that play because there's a couple of good blocks and good stiff arm there. So we'll watch that again coming up right after this play here. 3:01 left to go first quarter. It's all Pell City 14-0 here as the rain looks like it has subsided. Just a little bit of a mist falling out there. Chilly, though.
Long way up for the Panthers fans that drove up to Huntsville on this Friday night. Tip my hat to you.
Running near side. Let's take a look at that play. We'll go back to the last drive by Pell City. Kentrell Borden. Right there. Nice move by Kentrell. Here comes a nice block by the Panthers. Well, he watched him go by there. Here's a stiff arm Scott was talking about. Nice right there. That's Derrick Henry-ish right there.
Last game for number 2. He'll remember that one for many, many moons to come, I hope, in a good way. A lot of drums here tonight. Might be Battle of the Drummers tonight. We got an awesome section across the way from Pell City, and Mae Jemison can hold their own beating the Skins.
It is first down and 10 for the Jaguars. Quarterback keeper, nice little cut, nice little juke, but brought down at the 41-yard line. That's Sean Boyle. Yeah, Boyle with the tackle, 57. He goes out for a little relief after that tackle.
John Simpson, Adam Stocks, Tiffany Studdard with you tonight. Tiffany's done an awesome job on camera, and Michael Stocks across the way. We didn't know what the weather was going to be like tonight, if we were going to be inside or out, so we're under kind of a little lean-to. Pretty good place to call a football game from.
Yeah, not bad. Blocks the wind,
Yep.
keeps us out of the elements. It's a 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain at their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw. Ooh, just over the hands of the DB right there. Nice spin at the 40. There's a flag coming out of the secondary and then driven out of bounds by Carlos Herring. But let's see what the flag is going to be here.
Looking for the white hat against Mae Jemison. So that's nifty little run. If you're a Panther fan, it's good. We'll come back.
The Jaguars, our stats, long-time stats brought to you by Allen Service Company. Jaguars on offense 1-2 through the air, 35 yards, 11 rushes for 41 yards. So that's 76 offensive yards here in the first quarter with 1.5 left to go. Pell City, 4 of 4 through the air for 98 yards, 1 rush for 1 yard. That was a touchdown rush for 99 total yards in this first quarter so far with 2 offensive possessions for the Panthers.
Stats brought to you by Allen Service Company and Alan Rowan and David Birmingham for many, many years now teaming up, and it's not an easy job keeping up with these stats. They honestly don't get to watch the game. But that was a big play, big penalty, helping out the Panthers with that 14-0 lead late in the first quarter as Mae Jemison was on the move, but that penalty really knocked him back.
Hey, don't forget at the half, we're going to have the Pell City High School Marching Band Gold. We'll have the entire performance. Looks like we got a timeout by Mae Jemison. So let's take it with them as well. 1:36 left to go here in the first quarter. It's Pell City 14, Mae Jemison nothing. It's Panther football on 94.1 The River.
McSweeney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram says it's tailgate time. Show up and show off in a new Ram 1500 4-door starting from $34,999 while supplies last. During Ram Power Days, the Pell City Truck Pros feature the largest heavy-duty truck inventory in the Southeast. Buy a new Ram 1500 4-door starting from $34,999 at McSweeney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I-20 exit 158 under the biggest American flag in Central Alabama.
The Territorium Haunted House and Amusements dares you to come visit. Come brave the twisted corridors of the Territorium. But beware if you do. If you're too scared, come ride the Big Eli Ferris wheel or the Haunted Castle Dark Ride. Look us up on Facebook. The Territorium Haunted House and Amusements in downtown Oxford. Scare if you dare.
Mae Jemison on 2nd down and 11. Wow, look at the hard running right there across the 40 to the 45-yard line. And that's still going to be short of the first down marker. Just getting underway after the timeout by the Jaguars. 1:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Panthers up 14-0. It's 3rd down and 3 now from their own 45.
A.J. Wells on the stop there. I think 6 or 7 Panthers hit that running back and just could not bring him down. He's a hoss. He's a load.
He is. I mean, he looks like he's about 220, 225-ish. I mean, you're going to hit him. You better go down low on that cat.
You would not want to meet him in an alley.
No. Here's a 3rd down and 3 for Mae Jemison from their own 45-yard line. Quarterback lifts a leg, puts the receiver in motion, the belly read. He rides the running back, finally hands it off, and that's going to be enough for a first down to the Panther 46-yard line. You know, we saw a lot of that if you watched the Scottsboro game last week, that triple option, the quarterback. You know, you got to be one tough cat if you're going to run a triple option at quarterback because you just put it in the belly, you ride until they're basically at the line. Then you figure out what you're going to do with that thing.
It's a fun offense to watch, and when it's run well, it's pretty tough to defend. As it's 1st and 10, Mae Jemison at the Pell City 46.
Scott Elliott will have a quick word with Coach Wayne Lee when they go into the locker room at the end of the half. Got 10 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. There's a floating duck. It's going to go incomplete, and the clock stops at 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
That one might have slipped. That did not look like a 5A football pass there, but we are dealing with some wet conditions, and we'll talk to Scott here in a little bit to see exactly what it's like on the field. But it's been a good first quarter for the Pell City Panthers.
It has, yes.
Very good.
Yeah, the thing that we've seen in this first quarter out of Pell City that we haven't seen so far, luckily, that seems like every game this year, was the old shooting in the foot. You know, we just saw that so many times where the Panthers would, recover a fumble and then turn around and either cough it up, or they would throw an interception, or on offense, a nice 40-yard run, get called back for a hold. Just saw a lot of that.
Well, this time we recovered a fumble and scored a touchdown, so that completely different turnaround as we're doing the last game of the year on the road.
A little confusion on the field there. The clock continued to wind down. It shouldn't have. It was an incomplete pass, so they have to put 6 seconds back on the clock, so they do so. So now we're ready to go here. This what will probably be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Jaguars from the Panther 46-yard line. Again, the belly read. Oh, the Pell City Panther just misses him in the backfield, and he's going to get all the way inside the 25 and driven out of bounds finally at the 23-yard line. Great penetration by the Panthers, but Pell City Panther defender just watched the quarterback unfortunately go right by him. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, so we're going to switch sides of the field here. Go to the second. It's Pell City 14 and Mae Jemison nothing. It's Panther football on 94.1 FM The River.
We have facilities that need renovating and modernized. We have programs that need to be integrated into our schools. If we have better schools and better facilities, we will have more people, more businesses come in, your home prices will rise, and all of this will be a boost to our economic community. As an alumni, I ask all of you out there to please help the vision of our school system become a reality.
Your exclusive Bobcat dealer for East Central Alabama is Bobcat of Gadsden, and they're a full-line Bobcat dealer for construction and agriculture. They specialize in parts, service, sales, and rentals. And right now they have up to $3,000 in rebates on new purchases and great financing rates. Bobcat of Gadsden, same-day delivery on rentals, factory-trained service technicians, and they're ready to serve you. Call 256-563-4001.
Back here in Huntsville, Alabama, the Pell City Panthers taking on the Jaguars of Mae Jemison. As we get ready to go to the second quarter, we go down to our Bobcat of Gadsden sideline reporter, Scott Elliott. It looks like the rain has subsided, but the field, is it still wet?
Oh, yeah, it's still slick as all get out. We're probably going to be a little slick here until maybe the start of the third quarter. Get a little drier.
Yeah, have you looked at the radar? I mean, you're the resident meteorologist we have here. What's the rain looking like the rest of the ball game so far? All right, we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Panthers up 14-0. And Mae Jemison now going from right to left. Out of the shotgun, got a wing on each side, and we got a flag coming out of the out of the secondary. And the safety for Pell City is clapping, and the white hat says it is against the Jaguars of Mae Jemison, so that'll back them up 5 yards. First down and 15 now.
Yeah, going back to what you said, Adam, as far as the rain goes, it looks like we're clear here until about 11 o'clock. But driving home looks like we're going to be in rain most of the way home tonight.
I'm going to be asleep driving home.
So will David, from what I heard last week.
Yeah. Whoever rides in front has to keep David awake. I'm riding in the back.
Somebody prod the old man every 15 miles, keep him awake. It's first down and 15. There's the toss. Big running back far side following the blockers. Going to be brought down inside the 15. And that's going to be a long run. That's going to be a 2nd down and 2, so a 13-yard
Hold on the play.
run.
Hold on the play. Hold on the play.
Hold on the play. Hold on the play. Hold on the play.
Apparently there was a hold on the play. Good call, Scott.
Thank you, Scott Elliott.
Scott's got to run in the morning, right?
Yeah, he's only going to be on about 4 hours sleep, though. Will he set a PR? That's the big question.
Hope it's downhill.
Look at him shaking his head over there.
14-0 Pell City over Mae Jemison as they are threatening on senior night at Milton Frank Stadium. A rainy senior night.
Unfortunately, it is not downhill. It's going to be around Oxford, and we're going to be going around Oxford Lake. So
That's
it's going to
flat
be
over there, man.
I know it's too flat, though.
Oh, come on.
Ask Karen. It's too flat.
11:51. Karen doesn't know about flatness. 11:51 left to go here in the first half. It's Pell City 14 and Jemison nothing. As the holding call, the 10-yard spot foul there, going to bring them all the way back to the 43-yard line.
Be first and long now as they are moving to the left, to the north, as you watch us on the app. Get that River app downloaded, and you can switch back and forth a little bit with the Spring Bowl as substitutions coming in for the Jaguars of Mae Jemison. All yellow, all gold tonight. Helmets, jerseys, pants. Pell City in the road whites tonight as we are doing the last game of the year for the Panthers. No playoffs, but couldn't start a game any better than we did this one.
There we go. First down and long after that holding call. 11:40 left to go. There's the pump fake. DB bites on it, and fortunately the quarterback overthrows the intended receiver. And that's going to be a long, incomplete pass. Second down and long right there.
Good protection there by the Mae Jemison offensive line. Gave the quarterback a long time to throw, but he just overshot his receiver a couple of yards, who had a couple of steps on our Pell City Panther defenders.
Panthers, 2 offensive possessions, 2 touchdowns so far, both of those in the first quarter. Panthers only averaging 18 yards per game on offense tonight, and we're sitting at 14 just starting this second quarter. Defense for Pell City giving up 30 per game. Mae Jemison, there's a speed sweep. Good penetration by the Panther linebacker there, and as the running back tries to make a cut, falls down right in front of Gross. Good penetration there by, is that 22? Yeah, Hunter Otwell.
He blew that play up. It was a jet sweep to the near side over here and just happened to get a hand in there, and maybe the slick conditions helped just a little bit. Artificial turf tonight. A lot of teams use this field.
About, 3rd and 33 it looks like. The ball back at the 48-yard line, as Allen says in the background, a long ways. We gotta make them punt this thing away here. See if we can get another possession and a quick touchdown. Empty backfield. You see 4 receivers, diamond shape up top, and it looked like they were going with the big play they hit earlier in the first quarter, throwing that quick screen and getting those 3 receivers to block. But what they were doing, I don't know if you saw it, the pump fake to that, and he wanted to come back to the lone receiver on this side.
They were stacked up top. Yep.
And blew that play because it was a penalty against the Jaguars.
The officials have been our friend tonight.
They have.
They've been good officials. So this is finally, we got a good officiating crew, right?
It was a false start, so that negates that. What you got, Scott?
One thing to keep in mind that Mae Jemison's punting and field goals, not the best in the world.
Yep. Wet balls out there, too. 10.5 left to go here in this first half. I was waiting the hell long out, heck. 14-0 Pell City. 3rd down and about 40. On the quarterback draw. Oh, good job there. That was Isaiah Bossy, and he just blew up the offensive lineman and threw him right into the quarterback, and that's going to be a loss on that play. And 4th down and a long way. The line of scrimmage is at the Mae Jemison 44. To get a first, they got to get to the Panther 12.
And, just a minute ago, they were down there. That big holding penalty really turned this drive around as we have a punt returner standing his ground right at the Pell City 30-yard line.
All right, let's see if we can find number 2, some magic right here. The punter at the 33-yard line to the right. Kentrell Borden back deep for the Panthers at the 30-yard line. Oh, the Panthers are able to get a hand on it, and it's going to take a pretty decent bounce and it's going to roll all the way down to the 34-yard line. Looked like Drew Sisson was the one that was able to get back there. Let's see if we've got this on the replay as we watch it together here. Check it out. Here we go. Let's see what we got. See if we got it in the frame or not. Come on, back that camera up. Boom, right there. Yeah, looks like Sisson was the one that got the hand up there.
A lot of penetration. Good play by Pell City's special teams. 3 parts to the game, everybody. You got offense, defense, special teams, and, of course, the band. We'll be hearing from them at halftime as Pell City looks to add to this 14-0 lead.
Nothing but, 5 passes and 1 rush so far for the Panthers, equaling 108 yards in that first quarter. This is their first possession on offense here in the second quarter. Going all out for Smitty, far side, complete 45, and gets down at the 40-yard line. So the Smith combination hooks up again, and this one a big gain down to the Panther 40.
Passing game is looking phenomenal tonight. That 1 rushing yard you were talking about just a moment ago was for a Panther touchdown.
26-yard completion from Baylor Smith to Colin Smith. Results in a Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop first down. Again, the empty backfield. Smith going for it all, far side, passes up. This one is going to be complete, but to the guys in the mustard yellow at the 30 on the far side, still on his feet. Now reversing field, near side. Following some blockers, ball's on the turf, and it's going to be recovered by Mae Jemison at the 31-yard line. With 8:43 left to go. Boy, that was just what I was talking about. But Smith was just loading up. He was trying to throw it as far as he could, trying to make that long completion. So the INT and a big return there, John.
Yeah, that safety just read the eyes. We're going to see it right now on replay. Just comes out of space and picks that one off.
Yeah, see the DB.
It's a heck of a run back.
Uh-huh.
I think they put the ball on the ground at the end of the play.
They did, yeah. They recovered, though, some of the trailing Mae Jemison players. So they take over at the Panther 31-yard line, going from right to left. Again, the belly read. The quarterback keeper makes a move, and he's got a lot of running room far side. A cut at the 10, the 5, and the lead. Now going to be cut in half, awaiting the PAT with 8:33 left to go. And we got a flag, couple of them, back here at the 30-yard line. And the Mae Jemison coach not happy at all, so it's going to come back.
That's really bad if you are a fan of Mae Jemison, which I'm guessing everybody watching tonight is not. So that's a good thing for the Panthers. Really, really good fake by the quarterback. Faked up, I believe it was number 5, pretty much out of his shoes, took it in. As we're waiting to see what the call is on the field.
You see the white hat conferring. You see the coach on the bottom of the screen for Mae Jemison saying it's good for a touchdown. He was having a willy earlier, though, as if the penalty was going against Mae Jemison.
Taking him a while to sort this one out.
Yep. Are they going to take a touchdown off the board? That's what they're talking about right now.
Still sorting it out.
Here comes the white hat. Let's see what he says here. Personal foul against Pell City and personal foul against Mae Jemison. The touchdown is good, however. All right, so it does result in the touchdown. That would be a 31-yard touchdown run by Mae Jemison. And awaiting the PAT here with 8:33 left to go in this first half. 14-6, Panthers on top.
Adam, one thing to keep an eye on, we were watching in pregame their field goal and extra point attempts. All we've got to do is stick a hand up. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, very low, and let's see if they do throw the kicker out there. A lot of times they go for 2 on a wet field. It was a lineman straight on kicker is who was practicing. How many players they got in the huddle there?
Big turn of events, though, the last couple of plays, Adam.
They have 12 players on the field. They broke the huddle with 12.
Apparently you can do that in Madison County.
I guess so. So they're going to go for 2, and they are not going to convert. A good tackle by Drew Sissom. So the two-point conversion, no good. 8:31 left to go first half. Pell City 14, Jemison 6. Mae Jemison 6. Panther football on 94.1 The River.
Looking to break free with internet that will not hold you back? Only Hargray offers the fastest internet in town with unlimited data as well as local service and tech support. Try Hargray stress-free with no contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you want speed, reliability, and great value, call 205-350-9885. Go to hargray.com for more and switch to Hargray today.
Back here in Huntsville, so the 12 men on the field breaking the huddle. Scott Elliott informs us you talked to the referee on the far side. What's the deal with that? No longer a penalty?
That was exactly what he told Coach Lee, is that it's not a penalty anymore.
All right, then.
And the offsetting penalties apparently happened after the play, so the play stood. Good for that touchdown. Good drive by Mae Jemison. Good two-play drive.
8:31 left to go here. This one is going to be called for a fair catch. Up man by Pell City does so at the 26-yard line. That's Drew Sisson. So the Panthers so far, 3 possessions on offense, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. But really, aside from the interception, Pell City has done whatever we've wanted to on offense.
It's been impressive, and just kind of going for the home run ball when that one happened, and the safety just read the eyes, came over, made the pick. We need to really establish another drive right here, Adam. Take control before we go to the half.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Plenty of time. 8:28 left to go here in the first quarter. You see on the scoreboard, Pell City 14, Mae Jemison 6. Panthers again looking to pass. It's Kentrell Borden. Makes a defender miss at the 30, and he goes out of bounds at the 35. A 7-yard gain by the Panthers there.
A lot of wide open receivers tonight for Pell City. And for a quarterback, that's got to be fun. Because he's been hassled pretty good much of the year and having a really good game up here in Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah, Smith had over 300 yards passing last week against Scottsboro. Right now, 7 of 8 for 140 yards. There's a keeper by Smith, and he's going to have enough for a Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop first down.
I stopped by Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop this week and got one of my vaccinations, got the flu shot, and talked with Miss Jennifer there. She's all fired up about life, as she always is. Jennifer and Kurt Eddy, thank you for being a part of the Rivers football broadcast.
2 rushes for 6 yards on the night for Pell City. One of those 2 rushes going for a 1-yard touchdown by Borden. Again, looking to throw. Smith, plenty of time. Great move right there, far side, across midfield. A whole lot more, and tripped up, but a big gain all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Awesome play by the Pell City Panthers. Just a little pass, dink pass over to the left. Made one defender miss, and it was off to the races until the turf monster got him a little bit. Good play by Pell City.
I think it was 5. Was that Carlos Herring? Let's look at that play again. We got a timeout on the field real quick. Looks like a flag. Again, apologize. These numbers are so hard to see. There is a flag. We got several flags on the field. Yeah, it was Carlos Herring you see on there.
Number 5 caught that last ball. Made a good run after catch.
So a timeout on the field. We'll take it here, Tiffany, or keep it here. 7:36 left to go in this first half. Pell City 14, Jemison 6. And Jemison calls a timeout.
Want to give a big shout to the folks that drove up from Pell City. In a big stadium like this, it's going to take 5,000 to make a dent, and it's a long way from St. Clair County to here. But we drove U.S. Highway 231. Gorgeous drive, Adam, it was. I know y'all left way before we did. Did the Whacker do okay coming up?
He did all right, yeah.
Tiffany keep him in line?
Backseat driver.
Oh, you put him in the back?
Had to hear about the 87 Panther football team
I
again.
love that story. Are you kidding? Gets better every time.
7:36 left to go first half. Pell City on top 14-6. Let's see if we can drive this thing into the end zone here. From the 37-yard line of Mae Jemison, Panthers up on 1st and 10. Again, looking to throw. Plenty of time for Smith. Tosses the ball up, and he's looking for Colin Smith on the near side, but that ball is going to be an incomplete pass there. Offensive line, John, doing a fantastic job. Smith has not really had any pressure all night long.
I almost want to say something about the awesome snaps we've had, too, because we've had some snafus in that department. But tonight's spot on. 7:29 in the second quarter. Pell City up 14-6 over the Jaguars.
8 of 10 passing, 163 yards for Baylor Smith, the senior. This one is going to be a quarterback keeper running far side. Got some running room. And he is going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. 7-yard run by the senior quarterback.
5'9", 175 on the program. Not the biggest guy on the field, but he's showing a heck of a lot of heart tonight, having a heck of a game. The entire offense and defense is.
Again, the empty backfield. Trips down low, 2 receivers up top. Here comes the play from the far side. Plenty of time. Play clock still at 15. Game clock at 6:50 here in the first half. Panthers up 14-6. Here comes some penetration. Smith gets the ball off. It's complete to Kentrell Borden. Inside the 10, still on his feet. Can he drag the 3 defenders in? Yes, touchdown Panthers. Kentrell Borden, some nifty moves. And dragging 3 defenders into the end zone as we watch the replay. The Panthers up 20-6.
31-yard touchdown strike for the Pell City Panthers. Increasing the lead here in this second quarter as we watch on replay. This is awesome, the app. Y'all have got to get this downloaded if you're listening on the radio. It kind of changes the way you announce it because it's almost like you're in your living room watching a game with your buds.
Richard's extra point is up, and it is good. 6:29 left to go here in the first half. Pell City 21, Mae Jemison 6. It's Panther football on 94.1 The River.
I'm Laurie Brazier, a realtor with Fields Gossett Realty right here in Pell City. I grew up on Logan Martin Lake and have many special memories of skiing, boating, and cookouts with family and friends. My husband and I bought our first lake home back in 1999, and that began an adventure of making new memories with our own children here in the beautiful Pell City area. I'd like to help you find a way to make memories in your new home. That's my specialty, listening to your needs and helping you buy or sell your own home.
Back here in Huntsville, the Pell City Panthers on top 21-6 here against Mae Jemison. And the rain has pretty much subsided. We had some pretty good mist in the first quarter. Field is definitely wet out there, the artificial turf. Milton Frank Stadium's been here a long time. They got a facelift a few years back. Got the new artificial turf. They redid the track, redid the press box a little bit here. The new concession stands over to our right. Looks good.
Looks really good.
Yeah, the old lady looking good. High kick taken by the return man, far side at the 20. And ball is stripped loose, and Pell City going to recover. Hunter Otwell, I do believe that was Colin Smith who stripped the ball on the tackle, and Hunter Otwell with the fumble recovery. We'll watch the kickoff here and see if that's the sequence of events right here. Where's 14? There he is on the tackle. Yep, he strips it now, and there's Hunter Otwell with the fumble recovery, and Pell City takes over at the Mae Jemison 36.
Yeah, setting up shop great on this one. Up in the game, just got the turnover on the kickoff, 1st and 10 for Pell City.
Baylor again, empty backfield, 9 of 11 passing for 194 yards and 2 touchdowns. This one a nice dump pass to Colin Smith, a hard hit. He hangs on to it. That's going to be down to the 28-yard line. Good for an 8-yard gain there. The Smith combo again.
Just about 6 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Are we going to get to hear the band tonight?
Absolutely.
Will we see the band tonight?
We will hear them. We'll see them. The cheerleaders fire the big shiny thing. Look like a big Tylenol. 5:54 left to go in the first half as the clock rolls here. Baylor Smith on the quarterback keeper. That's enough for a Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop first down. The chains move.
Not too much wind. We've had a little bit of rain to start the game. We kind of got lucky in just a little hole, though there's no rain. Scott was saying it's going to be a drizzly drive back. I found 3 or 4 Waffle Houses on 231. We may hit them all.
Hey, look at what's in the backfield. Oh, those running backs? Those are running backs.
Nah,
in the
they're
backfield.
lost, Adam.
A first down and 10 for the Panthers from Mae Jemison's 25. A back split to each side. 2 receivers down low. Colin Smith by himself up top. There's the play action. Smith looking. He's got Smitty open in the end zone. He doesn't see him. He does see number 5, Carlos Herring, though, and Herring is going to complete the pass with the catch inside the Coosa Valley Mortgage red zone down to the 17.
The offensive line is just playing a heck of a game tonight, giving the quarterback great protection there. He was about to get hammered. Watch.
Watch up top, too. Look at Smitty wide open out there. Good catch, though.
A lot of open receivers tonight for Pell City.
Absolutely. 11 of 13 passing, 215 yards, and a couple of touchdowns for Baylor Smith, who's going out with a bang. Baylor looking to throw again. This one, he short arms it as he's looking for Colin Smith across the middle of the field. 4:31 left to go first half. Here's a 3rd down and 2 as it remains in the Coosa Valley Mortgage red zone at the 17-yard line.
21-6, Pell City jumped on them early. We had 1 turnover that resulted in points for Mae Jemison, but we're looking to add to this lead marching toward halftime.
Again, a back split to each side of Baylor Smith. The senior puts Gross in motion. Now he goes up top at receiver. There is the run by Carlos Herring. Makes the first guy miss, but several others there from Mae Jemison. And maybe to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, 4th and 2.
4th. How far can the Sailor kick field goal?
Let's see who's trotting
Heavy's
out
going
there.
in. Heavy's going in.
Okay. Again, nothing to lose here. Neither team going to the playoffs. So as Scott says, the heavy package is going in on 4th and 2.
What do you do here, Adam?
You bark hard, see if you can get him to jump, or do you just, look, number 2 back there in the Wildcat, Kentrell Borden. On 4th and 2, it is a snap. Borden stutter steps, loses his footing, but he's going to be able to regain it and get enough for a first down. A Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop first down.
It looked like that play might have been designed to go up the middle. There was nothing there. Cut to the left, slipped a little bit, gained his footing, and keeps the ball for the Pell City Panthers. Good job there, Michael, on the camera. Yeah. Got too many Stockses up here.
Hey, they stay in the jumbo package. Lots of linebackers and linemen up there as well. Again, the keeper by Kentrell Borden. Not much there. Maybe the line of scrimmage, which is the 14-yard line. 2nd down, and it remains 10. And here comes 1, 2, 3, 4 Panthers from the sidelines. And we got a Panther down. Let's get the binoculars on that one there.
Borden.
Oh, that's not good. Kentrell Borden, number 2 on that run. Looking, Mitch Bibb, the trainer down there. And he's going to hop up. That right leg, some sort. Kentrell Borden, 4 catches, 116 yards in this first half, including a 31-yard touchdown catch and a 1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, he got twisted up pretty good on that play, trying to run it up the middle. So hopefully he will be back soon. 3:19, well, just over 3 minutes to go in the game. Excuse me, the first half, and Pell City's on top, 21-6. It would be awesome to get a score here before the halftime, but it's not going to be easy. Final game of the year. Glad you're with us. 2nd down. We can pick up a first down before getting a touchdown if possible.
Yeah, the line of scrimmage at the 14-yard line of Mae Jemison. 2 receivers up top and 1 down low. Looks like Smitty in the slot down low. Smith looks across the middle of the field, instead throws far side and diving into the end zone. Does he get in? Nope. Going to be enough for first down, goal to go at the 1 as we watch this one on replay over there.
Their number 5 made a heck of a hit to keep him out of the end zone.
Alan, who was that with that catch? 5? All right, that was
5 on
Herring
5.
again. Yep. Woo, close. Here we go. First down, goal to go after that Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop first down. And under center, the snap, and still waiting on a call. There we go, finally. So that's a touchdown run by the Pell City Panthers. That was a quarterback sneak there by Baylor Smith. So he picks up another touchdown.
Yep, just off the left side, some tough running by the senior quarterback, putting Pell City on top, 27-6, awaiting the PAT. And Saylor has been perfect tonight, 3-0. Looking to go 4-0 here on the kicks.
Memory serves me, I think she owned 2 misses. I think only 2 misses this year for Saylor Richard, the senior kicker. Got a timeout on the field. Looks like maybe an equipment timeout. And
lost a mouthpiece.
Okay. Coach Wayne Lee says, let's just call a timeout, regroup here, get this PAT right. 2:35 left to go. First half, Pell City 27, Mae Jemison 6. It's Panther football on 94.1 The River.
If you're looking for a new primary care doctor, consider a Complete Health practice. As one of the largest independent primary care practices in the Birmingham area, there are several locations in St. Clair County. And as a Complete Health patient, you can expect excellent service and care centered on you. Visit them at CompleteHealth.com to find a practice nearest you. Complete Health. Patients first, always.
In Huntsville, Alabama, the Pell City Panthers having their way so far. The only miscue, really, the interception. And then Mae Jemison was able to score a touchdown off of that possession. 2:35 left to go here in the first half. Pell City 27, Mae Jemison 6, awaiting the PAT.
We have Scott on over there, our Bobcat of Gadsden sideline reporter. I think he has good news for the Pell City Panther fans.
Yeah, Borden. Here's Borden right here. He's about to come back in. When he came off the field limping, he was like, come on, guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. He got taped up. He looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's got so much tape on him.
Yeah, I see Borden over there at the 35-yard line. There, now he's going in. You'll see him come into the frame here in just a second from the backside. There he goes. That's Kentrell Borden coming in frame right there at receiver in the slot down low. And right at the snap, we have another timeout by Pell City? Yeah, so back-to-back timeouts by the Pell City Panthers.
Why are we going for 2?
We'll keep it here.
Were we going for 2?
Kind of looked like it, yeah. 27-6 is the score. So far, let's look at our stats. Our in-game stats brought to you by Allen Service Company.
You hear a lot of commenting going on over here, too.
12 of 15 for Baylor Smith, 223 yards. And he's got, two touchdowns through the air and 1 on the ground for Baylor Smith. And then on the ground, 8 rushes for 19 yards, a total of 242 yards of offense in this first half so far.
Those are good numbers.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it looks like we are going to go for 2. Is that, I think it's Gross at quarterback. It is. Gross is going to toss. The catch is made by Colin Smith, and the 2-point conversion is good. So after all that hoopla, we get the 2 points tacked on right there. Now it's 29-6 in favor of Pell City.
I like a little hoopla every now and then. And we had some there. We had some hoopla. Good possession by Pell City as we prepare to kick off. Hang with us till the half, and you can see the Pell City High School marching band of gold. Don't know if there are any band judges in the stands, but guaranteed superiors and ones, especially by the drum line, and they are that good.
Yeah, I want to thank our friends at Good Game Company, always making sure that you all can watch the Pell City High School marching band of gold at the half. We're set up on the home side, so we'll get the nice view of the home and get the good sounds over here. Have the cheerleaders doing their thing as we go through the night.
Both bands have been really active during the first half, but not interfering with play because they're like 6 miles from the field. Pell City went to the top of the stands, and it's a ways from there to here. Both of them warming up in the end zones.
So waiting the kickoff here. Jake Blackstone kicking from left to right. High end over and kick, trying to find that dead zone. Up man goes back to the 30, and the Panthers crush him at the 33-yard line.
We've done that a lot this year. Kind of a poochie kick into no man's land.
Let's go down to our Bobcat of Gadsden sideline reporter, Scott Elliott.
Here's some information on that little debacle that we had over there, a couple of timeouts. Baylor Smith didn't have a mouthpiece in. And the referee asked, "Let me see your mouthpiece." And he had his mouth closed and going, So Coach told all the players on the sideline, if you don't have a mouthpiece in, get one now.
The old not me from the family circus doing its thing again, you know?
Did he find one?
No, wait, we don't want to know whose it was.
Yeah, eventually he did. I don't know where it came from, but
Baylor's grandmother is watching. She probably doesn't want to know Ellen.
Probably some juicy fruit.
On the quarterback option, the keeper, and absolutely crushed 3 defenders right there for the Pell City Panthers. That's going to be a loss. Can Pell City get the ball back maybe again? 2:15 as the clock rolls here in the first half, and it's going to be 2nd and 13.
It's going to be tough because we spent some timeouts, if we even wanted to. We get the ball to start the second half, correct?
Correct, yes.
But we do need to stop them here. We don't want them to get any momentum going heading into the half.
2nd down and long as the clock rolls just under 2 here. Quarterback keeper running that right side, finding some blockers. Good Panther defenders over there. Still well short of the first down marker. 3rd, and we'll call it 5 from their own 37-yard line. 29-6, Pell City on top here. 1.5 left to go in this first half.
Be sure to watch the band with us at the half. Call your buddies and tell them to download the app, and they can watch at their leisure. Maybe later on. I want to thank all the Panther fans that did drive up tonight from St. Clair County. They're seeing a good one if you're a Panther fan. Are we broadcasting?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Big run by Mae Jemison, and boy, he had a lot of running room on the near side. He steps out right at midfield. That kind of changes up maybe the play calling for Mae Jemison, too, with 1:10 left to go here in this first half as the change move for the Jaguars.
Just a run off the left side and made some Panthers miss. Good yardage down the near sidelines.
Yeah, you would.
But it looks like some of it might be coming back, or he stepped out of bounds way before we thought he did.
Yeah, stepped out right at the 50-yard line there. So let's see if they go to the air. Yeah, see if they can score some points. The wide receiver slips as he comes back. The catch is made after a 5-yard gain there. So the clock will continue to roll at just under a minute left to go. And as we always monitor what our other broadcast team is doing. Springville is hosting Moody. It is pouring down rain in Springville right now, just watching the coach's interview. What's the score? 7-7, Springville and Moody there. 2nd down and 5 from the Panther 45. Quarterback under some pressure and nearly getting the tackle is Hunter Otwell, but I think Hunter got some face mask when he tried to make it. And that's going to put him down at about the 35-yard line of Pell City with 31 seconds left to go. You know, when they took possession, John, at about their own 35, I think they were just trying to, kill some time. But now with the big run and now a 15-yard personal foul, I think they're going to take some chunks of the end zone maybe here.
I would.
Yep.
Last game of the year, no playoffs. Why not? As we did get some of the face mask. Sean Boyle, it made a big play. It would have been a loss on the play, but that personal foul is going to march it way to our left.
Yes, they're going to bring it all the way down. Let's see. He keeps on marching and marching down to the 31-yard line of Pell City, definitely within arm's throw. I don't think they go to the end zone just yet. try to gain some more yards.
That ref got in his steps on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Heading due north. You hear the PA guy?
Yeah. 29-6, Pell City on top. 31 seconds left to go here in this first half. On the option, the running back trailing. Quarterback tucks the ball. And the tackle made by Gross and a couple of other Panthers at the 21-yard line. That was a 10-yard run. That's going to be enough for a first down. The clock stops at 21 seconds as the chains move.
Spiffy little run on first down by the quarterback for Mae Jemison. They're hurrying up, getting to the line of scrimmage.
Do want to remind you, Scott will have a quick word with Coach Lee as they go into the locker room at the half. And then, of course, we'll talk to him at the end of the ball game as well. So far, so good. Looks like it's going to be a good conversation to wrap up the 2021 football season. But we got a whole nother half of football, and the incomplete pass stops the clock at 10 seconds left to go now.
I know coaches hate everything, but he's got to be pleased with the performance tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Very few miscues, especially when you think back to the previous 9 games where multiple times during the course of a game we just go, shooting ourselves in the foot. So far, this first half has been pretty darn good. Offensive, defensively, special teams as well for Pell City. 10 seconds left to go. As the quarterback drops back, he's going to be clobbered from the blind side. What a tackle by Hunter Otwell. And with 2 seconds left to go, we watch this replay. Watch Hunter coming from the right side of the defense here. Okay, get off of me. Lineman misses the block, and boom, right there. So 2 seconds with a timeout. They'll take one shot at the end zone on third down and long.
That's textbook on how to shed your block and get to the quarterback, wrap him up. And they did stop the clock. 2 seconds left. I'm no football coach, but I'm chucking it, like that guy said, due north, right toward the end zone.
Again, Scott will have a word with Coach Lee when they make their way into the locker room here in just a second. The newly renovated Milton Frank Stadium, it's been a while since we've been up here. Last time we played the back end of a doubleheader. I can't remember who we played, either Lee of Huntsville, Mae Jemison. Not Mae Jemison. It wasn't around at the time. But we played the back end of the doubleheader. Oxford played one of the teams up here in the front end. And then they were done. They cleared out the stadium and everything. And then here comes Pell City. We walked away with a win. I just don't remember who it was.
Maybe Mae Jemison been around 5-6 years. Yep. They played St. Clair County in a playoff game, I believe.
Here we go. Last play of the first half. Chucking it up, end zone near side. And Smitty there playing defense. Goes over the receiver and Smitty's head. And that's going to bring us to the end of, should be the first
almost.
half.
They never started the clock.
That should be the end of the first half.
They're not going to give them that play over.
That was a 3-second play. There was 5 seconds on the clock when we started that play.
Let's see if
I thought there was 2.
Yeah, I think there were 2 or 3 seconds left.
They added 3 seconds back onto the clock.
Okay, Scott says they added 3 seconds back onto the clock.
That and the 12-man rule.
Here we go.
County.
So they get another chuck here. This one, here's some great penetration again by the Panthers, and that one is going to result in a sack by Pell City. So let's throw it down to Scott Elliott with Coach Wayne Lee after the sack by Carlos Herring.
Coach, what's with the Coach Spurrier-esque offense that you've got here, the fun and gun?
Well, honestly, it's kind of a bad situation right now. Day, our running back, that was his cousin that lost his life last night. So we're out of running back. So, hey, Coach Spurrier, fun and gun, let's go.
Now, explain to us about the debacle down there in the end zone where you had to go for 2.
Mouthpieces. My center and my holder didn't have a mouthpiece. So we had to get them out and try to get somebody else in, to get it lined up. And it wound up, it worked out good. Hey, tonight, things are working good. We just got to keep it going that way.
Sounds good. Thank
Coach.
You.
Coach Wayne Lee, head football coach for the Pell City Panthers, and looking good, as he said. It is a 29-6 lead for the Panthers. Wayne Lee looking for career win number 65 as head football coach here between Pell City and Pinson Valley. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we are on the road, which means the Pell City Panthers and the Marching Band of Gold will hit the field first. Let's take a quick timeout. When we come back, the Marching Band of Gold on 94.1 The River.
McSweeney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram says it's tailgate time. Show up and show off in a new Ram 1500 4-door starting from $34,999 while supplies last. During Ram Power Days, the Pell City Truck Pros feature the largest heavy-duty truck inventory in the Southeast. Buy a new Ram 1500 4-door starting from $34,999 at McSweeney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I-20 exit 158 under the biggest American flag in Central Alabama.
I was finally ready to buy my first home after renting for the last several years. As I started my search, I got overwhelmed by how many websites and confusing listings there are. That's when I found the experts at ERA King. To me, ERA means expertise, reliability, and activity. I depended on them to find a home in my budget, and they didn't stop working until the keys were in my hands. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
We're back here at Huntsville, Alabama, in Huntsville, Alabama. Milton Frank Stadium getting ready for the Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold as they are taking the field. You can see them there in the frame, about to be introduced. Looking forward to seeing their final performance here on a football field for the 2021 high school football season. At the half, it is Pell City 29 and Mae Jemison 6. As the football teams have made their way into the locker room, let's listen in.
Wilton! Wilton!
great job by the Pell City High School Marching Band of Gold. The final performance for 2021 football season. You know, it's not just about the football players. You got the band members. You got the color guard, the cheer, everything that makes up a Friday night. And we got lots of seniors out there for their final time for the class of 2022. It's about halfway through halftime festivities here, and it's pretty festive here for the Pell City Panther faithful. At the half, it's Pell City 29 and Mae Jemison 6. It's Panther football on 94.1 FM The River.
Main Street Drugs in Pell City wants to serve you by providing fast and friendly service, convenient drive-through, and home delivery. All major insurance plans are accepted, including workman's comp claims, free COVID vaccines, and wellness checks for PHIP insurance plans, including spouses by appointment. And the gift shop has everything you need to show your team pride: football spirit wear, game day jewelry, stadium bags, hats, home decor, and more. Like them on Facebook. Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, your hometown drugstore.
The Territorium Haunted House and Amusements dares you to come visit. Come brave the twisted corridors of the Territorium. But beware if you do. If you're too scared, come ride the Big Eli Ferris wheel or the Haunted Castle Dark Ride. Look us up on Facebook. The Territorium Haunted House and Amusements in downtown Oxford. Scare if you dare.
Since 1989, Metro Bank has continued to build on the philosophy of friendly, caring bankers that work to meet the needs of everyone in the community. Whether it's personal or business checking, investment accounts, consumer and commercial lending, home mortgages, equity lines of credit, and more, Metro Bank would love the opportunity to serve you. Come home to us. Metro Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Good Game Company has been a mainstay in St. Clair County and far beyond since 1955. A strong supporter of local schools and charities, Good Game Company is a believer in giving back to its communities. With nearly 100 employees, their projects include Honda of Alabama, Benjamin Moore, WKW, Metro Bank, and the All-American Ford. Good Game Company, proud to support local athletics and academics. Whether you need storage for a jet ski or a full-size RV, Dooley's Boat and RV Storage is the only name you need to know. Offering the largest covered storage around Logan Martin Lake, they have 24/7 gated access and running state-of-the-art surveillance cameras. All units have power and water's available, and they also offer by-the-foot storage for jet skis and small vehicles. Dooley's Boat and RV Storage, Highway 231 South at 160 Lakeshore Drive in Cropwell.
When fire and water threaten your home, hand the cleanup over to the team that stays with you every step of the way in your journey back. ServPro, like it never even happened.
Hi, I'm Adam Stocks, owner of 94.1 FM The River. Thanks for watching high school football here on our social media platforms, whether you're watching Pell City or Springville. Also want to thank our advertisers who support us and allow us to bring this product to you absolutely free of charge. You pay nothing to watch this broadcast thanks to our advertisers. So if you need their services, please give them a call. If you know them or you're around town, stop by, let them know that you appreciate them supporting our communities and our teams, and we ask that you do the same. If you have a business that you would like to get in front of nearly 20,000 eyeballs every Friday night, between Pell City and Springville, nearly 20,000 views for these two football broadcasts, you can shoot us an email, adamstocks@theriver941.com. That's adamstocks@theriver941.com. Go Panthers, go Tigers. We're back here in Huntsville as the Mae Jemison Jaguar Marching Band out on the field right now. And we got about 5.5 minutes left here in halftime as the Pell City Panthers up 29-6 over Mae Jemison. And the 2021 football season is quickly coming to a close. Got one more half for the seniors out here for Pell City High School. And like I said before the break there, after the marching band of gold got done, more than just football players on a Friday night. You got everything involved with the band. You know, you got everybody, the cheerleaders on the sidelines, and you know, you think back to Pete Ridge Stadium. We only had 4 home games this year, unfortunately, but everybody working concession stands, parking, booster club members for the various clubs and organizations. Great job by everybody this year, and not the record that we were hoping for, but still looking back on the 2021 football season. Had many good and fond memories. Let's take a look at our first half stats, which are brought to you by Allen Service Company. We'll take a look at Pell City, and through the air, pretty darn good. Baylor Smith, 13 of 16 for 226 yards. 13 of 16, 226 yards through the air for the senior Baylor Smith. And on the ground, 8 rushes for 19 yards. That's a total of 245 offensive yards. John, there's been games where we haven't had 245 total offensive yards in the whole game. We got it in the first half so far tonight here in Huntsville.
Really, really good performance by the football team, the band from Mae Jemison doing a great job as well. But I could tell he was on with his passes. Our receivers running some great routes, getting open, making the plays. And the one interception we had, it was a downfield pass trying to make something happen. That's going to happen.
Let's take a look at some individual stats for the Pell City Panthers as you watch some of the replays of some of the big plays and scoring plays for Pell City. Taking a look, again, I told you Baylor Smith, 13 of 16 for 226 yards in the first half. His favorite receiver, Kentrell Borden, 4 catches, 116 yards. You got Colin Smith with 3 catches for 37 yards. Let's see, we have Gross with 2 catches for 25 yards, and Carlos Herring, 3 catches for 44 yards. On the ground, Kentrell Borden, 3 rushes for 5 yards. Let's see, Herring, 1 rush for -1 yard. And the leading rusher tonight is also the leading passer, and that being Baylor Smith, the senior quarterback, 4 rushes for 15 yards. The scores for Pell City, a 16-yard touchdown pass, Baylor Smith to Gross, and the PAT by the senior place kicker, Sailor Richard, up and good, gave Pell City a 7-0 lead. 1-yard touchdown run by Borden was good, and then again, Richard's kick, 31-yard touchdown pass, Smith to Borden, Richard's PAT, and a 1-yard touchdown run by Baylor Smith, and a 2-point conversion. That was Gross to Smitty, and that gives us our 29-6 lead here at the half.
And we are at the half, and the halftime show brought to you by Good Game Company. We'll name the player of the game coming up here in a bit, probably in about 24 minutes of football. We spent a good bit of the time in the Coosa Valley Mortgage red zone. We kind of camped out there and played a lot of the game. Serve Pro game time conditions. Did you see the Therese right there?
Oh, yes, that's solid right there.
Oh, that's solid. Our game time conditions, outside of a little drizzle early, this is perfect high school football weather.
Yeah, finally got some cool weather.
Yep.
I'm
loving this.
Cool, yeah.
The stats you just heard brought to you by Allen Service Company. A lot of first downs, and we keep up with them. I can't, but Adam can. Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop. A lot of good sideline reports. The mouthpiece issue was a good one. Scott had that for us. Compliments of Bobcat of Gadsden. We had a little bit of pregame, and that was brought to you by ERA King Real Estate. And all of this, our big boy sponsors, Hargray Communication and McSweeney Automotive, the big old flag just off of I-20 in Pell City. Want to thank Alan Rowan and David Birmingham, doing a fantastic job now for years. Rusty Hendricks on the way up. We solved a lot of world problems. Nobody listened. And Tiffany Studdard running the show behind the scenes, and Michael Stocks on camera tonight.
All right, both teams have made their way back out onto the field. Mae Jemison warming up to the sideline to our right. To our left, Pell City Panthers just making their way out onto the field. And as you're watching there on the screen, it's senior night. They're recognizing the seniors from the band here at halftime. They recognize the seniors from the football team in the pregame. Quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have kickoff in the second half. It's Pell City 29 and Mae Jemison 6. Panther football here on 94.1 FM The River.
Thinking about buying your first home? Then Coosa Valley Mortgage can help you unlock the door to home ownership. With first-time home buyer programs that can put you in the home of your dreams. Conventional, FHA, USDA, VA, or construction perm options. Call 205-884-2665 or visit CoosaValleyMortgage.com to see what Coosa Valley Mortgage can do for you. Coosa Valley Mortgage, we've got you covered.
Equal housing lender, NMLS 198757.
Discover the Diversicare difference at Diversicare Pell City, where we are a respected provider of post-acute healthcare services. Whether your medical needs are short-stay rehabilitation, complex medical care, or long-term care, Diversicare Pell City has a comprehensive team that is trained to administer high-quality healthcare. If you would like to learn more about Diversicare Pell City, call 205-338-3329 or visit diversicareofpellcity.com.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Bart Perry in Pell City.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. And at Allen Service Company, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems. Turn to the experts at Allen Service Company, where financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call 205-338-2311, 205-338-2311, or visit online at allenservicecompany.com.
Since 2002, State Representative Randy Wood has been serving the people of District 36 with pride and integrity. Randy Wood also knows what it's like to run a small business, having owned and operated Wood's Auto Body Shop for years. And Randy also served in the Alabama National Guard. State Representative Randy Wood, a proud supporter of athletic and academic excellence in Alabama schools. And go Panthers!
This is Teresa Carden with Lake Home Loans at Classic Home Mortgage. Our team works together to carry you to your goal to purchase or refinance for better rates, shorter terms, or cash out, or all three. Good luck to the Pell City Panthers for a winning season. Play-by-play and working together, you can win. Let our team take you play-by-play to your home loan goals. Teresa Carden, Classic Home Mortgage, 205-405-0603. That's 205-405-0603.
Now at McSweeney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's tailgate time, and used car clearance pricing continues. Payments as low as $199 a month. Don't let credit block you. McSweeney makes it happen with all kinds of credit every day. Plus, introducing our black tie experience. Every McSweeney vehicle now comes with 2 years free maintenance, free car washes, and more. Only at McSweeney Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I-20 exit 158, under the biggest American flag in Central Alabama.
Oh, I think we're back. All right, then. I hope that didn't make it on the air. We are getting ready for kickoff here. Interesting halftime performance. It was entertaining.
It built. It was building the whole time, and it really crescendoed there at about the 40.
That's what you call it, a crescendo?
I do for that.
All right,
We're sorry, Tiffany.
Yeah. We've cultured Tiffany a bit over the past 10 weeks, I think.
Hey, just FYI, since they went over, there is a 5-yard penalty because of going over the time limit at halftime, but Coach has declined the penalty.
That's classy on Coach Wayne Lee there. It's senior night, and they did go a bit over.
It's well worth it, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the band, when we were break, the band did their last 3 or 4 minutes, and it was entertaining. And Coach Lee said, "Nah, we're good without it." So the clock getting ready to start the second half here. It's Pell City 29, Mae Jemison 6. Pell City lost a coin flip, so Mae Jemison elected to take the ball coming the opening drive of the ball game, and Pell City will
late
now get the
arriving
ball.
referees. Look,
Yeah, they are. They missed the show.
just pace yourself.
Yeah.
Literally.
Moody on top of Springville right now, 13-7, by the way, the other game that we carry on our live stream. Download our app, which is 94.1 FM The River, and you can watch Pell City and Springville here in the second half against Springville, both Springville and Moody. Neither one of the teams made the playoffs. Good county matchup there, but the last half of football being played in Springville, Alabama. Coach Adam Wallace over there at Moody High School got that high-powered offense rolling. You got John Clements in his first year at Springville High School, doing a good job there his first year, building that program up. And Wayne Lee here looking for his another victory as a head coach, number 65, career victory between between Pell City and Pinson Valley.
Pell City put up 245 yards of offense that first half. That was a fun one to watch. I haven't got to watch my third game this year, and this is by far and away the best I've seen Pell City play.
Yeah, offense, defense, special teams, everything has been on cue for the Pell City Panthers. So the clock reads zeros. They'll reset it at 12 to start this third quarter. We need to go down to Scott Elliott for our game time conditions. I'll let you take a look at your meteorological data crap that you got down there. The radar, lots of green around.
We're good. We're good right now. It's actually warmed up a degree, 52 degrees, 98% humidity. Feels great down here.
What's that? Take a look at the radar. Let us know what it looks like around us. Come down to you right after the kickoff here. Mae Jemison kicking from left to right. That thing was a spiral, a straight-up spiral. Smitty is going to watch that thing roll out of bounds at the 12, so we'll take over at the 35 after that penalty is thrown there.
Just about to get the final two quarters of the season underway for the Pell City Panthers. In command on this one, 29-6 over. I've been hearing the PA guy. They've been just calling themselves Jemison. So I'm going to go there, or either that or MJ. Take a pick.
Yeah, and they've got just Jemison on the scoreboard over here.
But if you're from Pell City and hear Jemison, you immediately think, a little bit south of Birmingham.
We actually, at the very beginning of the game, we actually had somebody on the comment section on the right side on Facebook thought it was Jemison, and he said, oops, my bad, I thought it was Jemison.
Credit where credit's due, an astronaut, and that's what the school is named after, who the school is named after.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers coming out of the locker room. 245 offensive yards in the first half, the vast majority through the air, and that's where they start to start this second half. And a 5-yard pass from Smith to Smith, and that's going to bring second down and 5.
Glad you've joined us all year long on the app or on the air, both. 2nd and 5. Good play to start the second half for the Panthers.
Trips up top, one down low, Elf down low. Look, got to. It's going to go away. The 25 crow line, and check that. The Panthers put up another 6 points. Nice throw. 59-yard touchdown pass. Watch the
great defender. Downfield, perfect stride, taking it in as you watch on the replay. Another score for the Panthers, and we must have found our mouthpiece. We're on to kick the point.
That pass to Carlos Herring, that 59-yarder, 35-6 now. Richard's kick, plenty of leg as always, and it is accurate. Let's keep it here. So the offense, a 59-yard touchdown pass, Smith to Carlos Herring. And Richard's PAT. What you got down there, Scott Elliott?
Out. And I'm looking at it now. It looks like it's coming from the northwest, and it's filling in a little bit. We may get some sprinkles here within the next 10 or 15 minutes.
All right. Bad news for you down there.
Good news for Panther fans, though. 2-play drive, big, near 60-yard touchdown pass. Perfect pass, great catch. Nobody touching. Running into the end zone, picking up 6 for the Panthers. Going up 36-6 really early in the third quarter at Huntsville, Alabama's Milton Frank Stadium.
3 passing touchdowns for Baylor Smith. And Baylor also, let's see, where is he? Is knocking on the door of 300 yards passing. 15 of 18, 291 yards passing. 3 touchdowns through the air, and Baylor also has a rushing touchdown. Big return by the big man from Mae Jemison up to the 45-yard line.
Short kick there, kind of a semi-pooch kick. Is Jemison going to take over on senior night for them, senior night for their band as well. They were set to get a 5-yard penalty. They went a little bit over, and Coach Wayne Lee said, no, let's just play football, guys. They did a great job. Both bands did. Very enjoyable watching the bands this year for Pell City. Great show. They did a lot of good festivals over the last few weeks. Really, really good show, guys.
1st and 10 for Mae Jemison from their own 45. Setting up the screen pass near side. Good job by Colin Smith from that defensive back position on the left side of the defense. Minimal gain, just about 2 yards there.
I think what we're seeing tonight, Adam, there's just a world of difference between classifications. I mean, from 5A to 6A, look what we're seeing tonight. I mean, it's evident Pell City has, at least tonight, the better athletes. Our receivers have been wide open. We're taking advantage of those situations, and it's looking just like that on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down and 8, throwing across the middle of the field, receiver open. Look at Smitty. He goes over the receiver, takes it away. See if we can make this a pick 6 on the far side. To the 30, still on his feet, the 25, and drags the guys to the 20-yard line. I want to see this one again. Smitty just goes over the top of the receiver as the ball gets there, takes it away, and then does the rest. Look at that. Great play by number 14.
Look at the run after the catch.
That's a wide receiver right there.
Yeah, he's done that once or twice before, so way to go. Great pick on that one. Good camera work there. Hope you're watching on the app. If not, you can. If you're here in the stadium, you can obviously watch it maybe tomorrow. This might be one you want to keep for a while.
You know, Colin Smith, he's a junior this year, so we'll have him back next year. Receiver, defensive back. Yeah, you talk about Carlos Herring, their big play guy. Herring, a junior. Take a look at Caleb Gross, just a sophomore. So we've got some talent coming back next year. Oh, receiver open far side. Another touchdown pass. This one again going to Carlos Herring. And the Pell City Panthers are just doing at will what they want on offense right now.
As we look at the replay, just perfect timing, perfect pass. Put 6 on the board for Pell City. Starting out about as good as you could start a second half of football. That last drive, obviously, coming off of that turnover. 311 yards in the air for Pell City tonight as Sailor Richard is on for the kick. Perfect so far tonight.
Kick is up, lots of leg, and that one is good. 10-17 left to go here in this third quarter. It's Pell City 42, Mae Jemison 6. It's Panther football on 94.1 FM The River.
Your exclusive Bobcat dealer for East Central Alabama is Bobcat of Gadsden, and they're a full-line Bobcat dealer for construction and agriculture. They specialize in parts, service, sales, and rentals. And right now they have up to $3,000 in rebates on new purchases and great financing rates. Bobcat of Gadsden, same-day delivery on rentals, factory-trained service technicians, and they're ready to serve you. Call 256-563-4001.
Back here in Huntsville, you see the Pell City High School marching band of gold. After another touchdown with 10-17 left to go in the third quarter, Panthers up now 43-6 here in Huntsville.
David and Allen just whispered in my ear 2 scores in a minute and 40 seconds, some odd seconds.
How about
awesome
that?
There. Yep. That's how you want to start a second half.
5 total touchdowns on the night for the senior Baylor Smith, 4 passing and 1 rushing. At the 5-yard line on the far side, return man takes it. Diving Panther can't get him at the 15. Nice spin at the 25. Still juking and jiving, and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Kentrell Borden there on the tackle. Looks like L.J. Berry also assisting on the tackle.
3 plays and 2 scores this half, by the way, for the Pell City Panthers. Doing about whatever they want to do on offense and hitting hard on defense tonight.
Yeah, you look at the stats, the Allen Service Company stats for Mae Jemison. 3 of 8 through the air for 43 yards. 23 rushes, 93 yards. A total of 136 total offensive yards for Mae Jemison in this ball game so far, with about 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Again, some great penetration. Hunter Otwell, man, he has lived in the backfield tonight on the tackle for a loss.
In the backfield about the same time the ball got there. You see a lot of the Jemison players wearing pink socks tonight for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As we go to replay.
Watch Otwell, the right side of the defensive line. Watch him just bust through there. Boom. Easy to get back there when the offensive lineman misses his block.
Yep. A little bit of a missed assignment there, and Otwell licking the chops and took advantage of it. Loss on the play. Where's everybody watching from tonight, Adam? Is that what you're digging for?
Yeah, just looking at some messages and stuff.
Any good ones?
Yes, got one from Karen. She apparently she was watching the halftime. Another tackle in the backfield by the Pell City Panthers. 2, 3 of them back there just living in the backfield. The guys in white tonight. And with 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter, it is a 3rd down and 17 for Mae Jemison. Yeah, give us let us know where y'all are watching from. If we haven't given you a shout out already, we're monitoring our Facebook feed right now on the right-hand side.
Especially if you're out of state, even if you have to make it up. I mean, go ahead and make our night for us. Yeah.
Yep. Ellen Tanner, our buddy Ellen, former director of the St. Clair County EMA, grandmother of Baylor Smith, who's having a monster night. And how about this monster run by the quarterback as he tries to make a cut away from Kentrell Borden at the 35. And I think he's more upset at himself for missing that cut than anything.
Yeah, I thought he might have got tangled up and twisted an ankle because there was not a Panther there to bring him down.
Yeah, made that cut to get away from Borden, and as he made the cut, that wet field just brought him down there.
Yay, wet field.
Yes. At the 35-yard line, big gain right there for the quarterback. It's a 41-yard gain. Great job by Allen and David again this year with our stats. Appreciate those guys.
They count to 50, then it gets lower, 49, 48.
Give a shout-out to a former Panther, David Foote. Hello, David. Appreciate you watching some Panther football tonight. Minimal gain right there. Yeah, give us a shout-out on the right-hand side over there.
David Foote?
David Foote, yeah.
All right. It's always fun to see where people are listening from.
The Foote
and
brothers.
watching. Susie and the dog are watching, by the way.
Shout
the
out
dog
to
gave
Susie.
out.
Hey, Andrea was able to see that interception by Colin. She was over patronizing the concession stand. As she holds up, that's my baby sign right now.
I see her right there, right at the 45 way over there. On 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain. Looking for the pitch. The quarterback doesn't do so. Good job by the Panthers right there. Who was that? Bedford doing a good job turning that quarterback inside there. Clock rolls under 7. It's Pell City 43, Mae Jemison 6 here in this third quarter.
6 yards to go.
Karen, I want you to know there is a sewer leak somewhere in the stadium. We've been getting the worst of that all night. Lance, might want to be glad you're not here.
Give a shout-out to a former Pell City Panther, Skylar Patterson. He's at work.
Where's Skylar work?
I don't know. He might not be able to say. He's supposed to be working. He's watching some football. Kelly watching from Pell City tonight.
That's a state.
Yeah. 3rd down, and we'll call it 7 on the pass. It is complete. Yep. but it's going to be short of the first down marker. They call it down at the 27-yard line. That's about 1.5 yards short.
Tip money says they don't kick.
I'm going to say they're probably going to go for it. So that would be a no on your offer.
Their quarterback has made some pretty good plays tonight. Pretty elusive. He hasn't had a lot of time to do, much with the – I mean, we've had people in his backfield the entire night. The Drummers are firing up. Go Drummers.
What?
What?
Out of the shotgun on 4th down and 2. Quarterback keeper. That's enough for a first. Riley Searles' helmet goes flying off. Is that a 1 or a 7? I think that's Sean Boyle.
That's Sean Boyle, yeah. He was in on the tackle, and that helmet came flying off, and he covered his head up real quick, as I would too.
Yeah, Boyle rushing off quickly. He's got to come off for at least one play. He's had a good night tonight. We've called his name quite a bit. Old 5'7" there with that curly hair.
He did have a good head of hair.
He did.
Yeah.
Any hair is good hair in my book.
The Jemison band has found their way back to the stand after getting a little refreshment after a good halftime show.
First down and 10. Quarterback is brought down. Another tackle for a loss. Hunter Otwell. I don't know how many TFLs he has tonight, but a bunch of them.
He waited on the ball to get there. He was in there so quick, just manhandling the guy in front of him. You win those little battles, you win the game, and Pell City's winning a lot of those tonight.
Want to give a shout out to the former voice of Pete Rich Stadium. One of the best PA guys I think we've ever had there. Old Vito Franklin, former train guy. He said he's watching from the morgue, by the way. Serious what he said.
Hello, Vito. I miss your football book.
I do too. Second down and long after that tackle for a loss. Looking for something left side. Not there. Guess who's there again? Number 22, Hunter Otwell.
The defense is showing a heck of a lot of pride tonight, wanting to keep those guys, wanting to keep it at 6. And we got a little bit of time left to do that as we have a Panther down.
16, that's Erwin Thomas. 16? Oh, I think he's yelling yard line. Let me see. No, that's the player. Oh, okay.
Training staff taking a look.
Yeah, Mitch Bibb, the trainer for the Pell City Panthers. Looks like he's working on the right leg, and he's going to be helped up. Yeah, that is 16. Erwin Thomas. Oops, sorry, Tiffany. Give a shout out to a few other folks. Looks like he's going to be okay. Going to be helped over to the sidelines there.
Well, he's sure favoring that right leg.
Yeah, it's good he got up quickly.
Putting a little weight on it.
Yeah, not much, though.
Not much.
Yeah. So get 1-6 over there to the sideline. Slowly, yeah, he can't even put any weight on that right leg.
Almost looks like a hip, the way he's walking.
Yeah, He's not walking, he's hopping.
Everybody thinks back to that injury that Tua took, hurting that hip over there in Starkville, Mississippi. Glad he's up, glad he's off the sidelines. He'll be in good hands with the training staff for the Panthers.
A shout out to Anthony Lopez. He's supporting the Panthers from Michigan. Big game in Michigan tomorrow, right?
There's a big game in Michigan tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think State might upset them.
Think so?
They might.
Be a good matchup.
That would be.
Miss Parma Boyle, she's watching her grandson out here. He's having a great night. We've talked about him several times already.
Them Boyles are pretty good people, you know it.
Yeah, there's some good folks. They live right behind us. Boyle.
I hate you live behind him.
She's looking for 5'7" every play. Where's 57? Miss Castleberry, grandmother of.
Well, if you find the ball, you'll find 57.
Miss Castleberry looking for some Santiagos out there. How about Hunter Otwell getting in the backfield? But a great job by the quarterback. Hunter Otwell still chasing again, but this time the quarterback gets the better half. Here comes a late flag at the 10-yard line just as the quarterback was running across the goal line. So we got the camera on the white hat here. Let's see what happens.
That was a fantastic play by their quarterback.
Yeah, and you see that sometimes. Whenever you got scrambling all over the place, you got some holding, and that's what happened there. A hold against the Mae Jemison Jaguars.
He was scrambling and scrambling. We had Panthers all over him, just could not wrap him up. Big gain, but the penalty will take the points off of the board. As a coach, you hate to have that happen, taking points off the board. As a Panther fan, you're loving it right now. Spirited band over to our right. The Jemison Jaguar band. Great show tonight. Great show for Pell City as well.
Good game going on in Springville between a couple of St. Clair County teams. Springville hosting Moody in the fourth quarter in rain and nasty weather. 13-13 in the fourth quarter.
That's a good game.
Yeah. It was going to be a good matchup. That one is also live streamed on our app. Scott Griffin up there, Coach Tuffy Crow.
Scott's well.
He is well, yeah.
Good.
Timeout on the field by Mae Jemison. Let's take it with him. 3:23 left to go, third quarter. It's Panther football on 94.1 The River.
Looking to break free with internet that will not hold you back? Only Hargray offers the fastest internet in town with unlimited data, as well as local service and tech support. Try Hargray stress-free with no contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you want speed, reliability, and great value, call 205-350-9885. Go to hargray.com for more and switch to Hargray today.
I'm Laurie Brazier, a realtor with Fields Gossett Realty right here in Pell City. I grew up on Logan Martin Lake and have many special memories of skiing, boating, and cookouts with family and friends. My husband and I bought our first lake home back in 1999, and that began an adventure of making new memories with our own children here in the beautiful Pell City area. I'd like to help you find a way to make memories in your new home. That's my specialty, listening to your needs and helping you buy or sell your own home.
Back here in Huntsville, Alabama, Pell City on top 43-6. As Pell City looking to try to keep the Jaguars out of the end zone. Look at that funky formation. Trips up top. Quarterback keeper right up the gut. And that one is going to go for a 20-yard touchdown run by the quarterback for Mae Jemison. Talented kid. I mean, the quarterback, really shifty, smart, and then that big fullback. Other than that, I mean, the offense revolves around those two guys for the Jaguars.
He's basically put their offense on his back and dodging Panthers. He was running where they weren't, and they got another score on the board for the Jaguars.
See if they go for two here. Yeah, they're lining up in the two-point conversion. 43-12 the score with 3:16 left to go here in the third quarter.
Like John 3:16.
Looking to throw on this one. Passes up. It's knocked away. Great job. Another big play by number 5, Carlos Hare. No, that's 2. That's Kentrell Borden there. Watch this one on replay here. Wide receiver down low. As they go out of screen, here they come back in. Borden gets that hand in there, that right hand, knocks it down. Good job by number 2 there.
Number 2's had a good game for the Panthers tonight.
He has.
We will be picking a Metro Bank player of the game. Since I'm new boy, do I get to vote?
Sure, absolutely. Everybody gets a vote.
You get food?
Well, Tiffany made some muffins for us.
They were
earlier.
excellent muffins, by the way, Tiffany.
Hey, hello, Amanda. Amanda, I guess, and Will, watching from Pell City. Julie, watching some Panther football tonight as well. Great job by the band. If you missed the halftime band performance, the final one for the 2021 football season, great job. When the game is over, we'll reload this up, and it'll be on Facebook and YouTube forever, so you can go back and watch it
Forever?
many times you want. Forever.
Ever.
Or what's it called? What's Facebook called now?
Meta.
Meta,
Or
yes.
something like that.
Yep.
Ooh, funky little kick there.
Uh-huh.
Recovered by Pell City.
Yep, good job by Pell City, pouncing on that thing at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, it was just a little, I don't know if he missed it or tried to catch Pell City off guard. Fortunately, we had one Johnny on the spot there. So a short field for the Panthers. Can we keep this air game going, or are we going to try to speed the game up a little bit, get back to St. Clair County? I don't know. I'm not the coach.
16 and 19 for 311 yards for Baylor Smith to go along with 4 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. Kentrell Borden, a receiving touchdown, a rushing touchdown. There is the give to Burton. Burton running far side. Burton probably at the beginning of the year was about the 5th string running back. Between injuries and players not here tonight, Burton gets the carry. That's a big run by number 28, a 28-yard rush by number 28.
Darius Burton, senior for the Pell City Panthers, getting some good yardage on that carry.
Out of the shotgun is Smith, barking out the orders there. 20 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time as he looks to the far side. Here comes the play. Twins to each side and a 43-12 lead with 2.5 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, the give to 28 Burton, far side. Good running, hard running. Inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. Good 6-yard run by the youngster.
Second down and about 4 for the Pell City Panthers. Been in control pretty much the entire game. A couple of good scoring drives, though, by Jemison. Quick up to the – we get to the line of scrimmage quickly and then get the play. Been very efficient tonight, very effective. Just a couple of miscues. Other than that, an excellent game by the Panthers.
Second down and 4 from the Jaguar 29-yard line. Again, the give to Burton, same side, that right side, close to the first down marker. Don't think he got it. Burton is a senior, wearing number 28, getting some carries, and I think you see Coach Wayne Lee saying, okay, let's run the clock here. Let's get this game over with. 1.5 left to go as it continues to roll third quarter. It's Pell City 43 and Mae Jemison 12.
Would like to see Burton get in the end zone, get a score in his last game for the Panthers, and they just keep handing it to him. He might. They hadn't stopped him yet.
Baylor Smith, don't know if we're going to see him throw it anymore. On 3rd and 2, play clock down to 5. As I say that, there's the pass, far side. It is complete. Looks like Caleb Gross on that far side. Hard to see the numbers. That's going to be enough for a Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop first down.
Our 2 and their 2 got really tangled up on that little, way away from the ball. Some good hard blocking. Still playing football out there, guys.
Got an update on number 16, A.J. Wells. Looks like they're treating it as a high ankle sprain. He's done for the night.
All right. Clock is at 30 as it rolls here in this third quarter. All Pell City, 43-12 is the score. Out of the shotgun. And again, the same play, just running that right side. Burton. And he's driven out of bounds right in front of Scott Elliott over there. What are you doing, safe? Is that what you're saying? He's safe at third? What are you doing over there?
Well, he drove him 10 yards out of bounds. Come on.
Drove him all the way to the first lane of the track.
Exactly.
At Milton Frank Stadium.
Now, if it was a linebacker or something, I would move out of the way, but I'm not going to move out of the way for that.
Scott wanted to get in on one tackle tonight. You know what?
Put me in, Coach. Let's see. Yeah, we got to get one snap in. They went out of bounds, so the clock stopped at 15 seconds in the third quarter.
You think 28's going to get it?
Will he run to the right if he gets it?
I don't know.
He's going to run to the left this time. He got a little running room if he gets to the outside. Here's a flag. He gets in the end zone, but there's a flag over here on the near side. And let's see if we got White Hat calling here.
The same play, just the other direction, and Pell City's walking backwards.
I think it's going to be a hold. It is. There's the indication of the White Hat. Hold against Pell City. Going to be against one of the receivers on the near side.
If you don't have plans for tomorrow night, head on out and see Confederate Railroad and Sweet Tea Trio and the Still Broke Band at the Green Sport RV Park in the Shoal Creek area of St. Clair County. It's going to be an awesome day of fun. Music for just about everybody Very inexpensive. Just hop on their website for tickets and tell Rusty you heard about him here on the river. He's about 3 feet over there. Last thing we need to give him is a mic.
It is after the penalty, the hold. It's 2nd down and 12, but the ball is at the 24-yard line. So there is the give to Burton, and this time Burton tries to go in the middle, and there's nothing there except 4 guys in mustard uniforms. And that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. So as we go to the 4th quarter, it's Pell City 43 and Mae Jemison 12. It's Panther football on 94.1 The River.
We have facilities that need renovating and modernized. We have programs that need to be integrated into our schools. If we have better schools and better facilities, we will have more people, more businesses come in, your home prices will rise, and all of this will be a boost to our economic community. As an alumni, I ask all of you out there to please help the vision of our school system become a reality.
Your exclusive Bobcat dealer for East Central Alabama is Bobcat of Gadsden, and they're a full-line Bobcat dealer for construction and agriculture. They specialize in parts, service, sales, and rentals. And right now they have up to $3,000 in rebates on new purchases and great financing rates. Bobcat of Gadsden, same-day delivery on rentals, factory-trained service technicians, and they're ready to serve you. Call 256-563-4001.
Back here in Huntsville, you see the cheerleaders across the way. Pell City High School Panther cheerleaders. Got some seniors in there as well. Their final game as a cheerleader here at Pell City High School, class of 2022.
Lot to cheer about tonight.
Yeah. So Wayne Lee looking like win number 65 as a head coach between Pell City and Pinson Valley. 12 minutes away here as we start the 4th quarter. Pell City 43 and Mae Jemison 12. Panthers with the ball, looking to throw. Got a receiver open far side. The 10, the 5, and across the goal line. There is another touchdown pass for Baylor Smith. His 5th touchdown of the night through the air, as well as 1 for rushing.
25-yard pass reception by the Pell City Panthers. Perfect throw, perfect catch. No defenders out there to disrupt it. Pretty good way to start out the 4th quarter with a touchdown catch by the Pell City Panthers as we're on for the PAT.
How about Burton coming in and doing his thing? PAT is up and good. And Burton, pretty much that was all Burton on that drive, wasn't it? Had rush, and then he caught that pass there. And that was a big touchdown touchdown catch, that 25-yard touchdown catch by Burton, senior to senior.
Hope he gets to keep the football.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we've had some big plays on offense, big plays on defense. It's hard to go against, we got to start looking at the Metro Bank player of the game. 340 passing yards on 18 of 21 passing, 5 touchdowns through the air, and 1 on the ground. I'm talking about Baylor Smith. I know Hunter Otwell, man, he's been in that backfield a bunch. You look at Kentrell Borden, 4 catches, 116 yards. Some impressive numbers from the quarterback position tonight.
Yeah, nobody would argue that. I mean, if that's who we go with, I don't think anybody can say, well, this person deserved it more. A lot of them deserve it, but there's only one player of the game.
So the score, 50-12 after that touchdown and PAT long run by the return man for Mae Jemison. And then a little extra mouth at the end by the return man, Kentrell Borden, the recipient of that mouth from a Mae Jemison player, and that's going to be unsportsmanlike or a personal foul or something. It's going to be a 15-yarder against Mae Jemison as we watch the white hat here.
Sailor Richard is perfect tonight. We had the one time we had to go for 2 because of a mouthpiece issue, but, I mean, drilling the PATs, have not tried a field goal tonight. I don't think I remember one. We've just been – the offense has been on the field a lot tonight.
Yeah, that's an unsportsmanlike. You saw the white hat here. Here's the return. And then at the end of the return, as they're about to, the 30 or 35-yard line, you'll see the return man. Yeah, they're a good hit right there. And then watch him. Yeah, got some mouth right there, a little taunting. And here
right
comes
by
the
a
flag.
ref.
Yep.
Hey, if you're going to do it, sneak off somewhere and do it. Not right there.
So that 15-yard unsportsmanlike will march it back to the Mae Jemison side of the field.
Can you read lips?
How you doing is what he said.
No. He said, you're terrible at physics. Lit him up.
47-yard line as we're going to place the thing.
I was terrible at physics, too, because I thought it started with an F.
11:38 left to go in the ball game. It's Pell City, half 100, and Mae Jemison 12. That cat's got some wheels right there, man.
That cat is gone.
Let's see if we get the angle on him. Yeah, we got him, but not in time. Good hustle there by L.J. Berry. Just couldn't get him in time. That was a 58 or 53-yard run for a touchdown by Mae Jemison. And with 11:27 left to go in the ball game, awaiting the PAT or the two-point conversion, 50-18 now.
To quote Dylan Thomas, they are not going gently into that good night at all. Good play by Jemison. It's senior night for them as well. Staying in the game, keeping their head in the game.
So the two-point conversion here. Let's see what happens. Scott, you looked at the radar lately? Been holding out. You know, we had some rain in that first quarter. Other than that, not much. Lowering his head across the goal line. That one's going to be good for the two-point conversion. 50-20 now is the score.
The good news is we're the ones with 50.
Game time conditions brought to you by Surf Pro of St. Clair County. What's it look like?
It's all around us. It's amazing that we're not getting it. You know how sometimes we have it at Pete Rich Stadium to where it just circles us. Well, it's happening right now, but it's on its way, guys. It's on its way. It's filling in quickly.
Moody on top of Springville, 19-13. That one with about 2 minutes left to go in the ball game.
I couldn't catch what inning it was, but the Braves are up 1-0 over Houston. 5th inning into 5. I know a lot of bandwagons have jumped on to Atlanta's coattails, making the World Series. Good crowd came up tonight from Pell City. It is not a short drive, and it's a great big stadium. It's good to see that many people over there. You can go home and watch it as well, too. It's been a good game for the Panthers.
Well, the Panther faithful, the team, the band. Oh, that's an ugly kick right there. That thing, look at that thing, man. That looks. If I could get my pitching wedge to do that, I'd
Can
love
we see that again? That was a good one.
Yeah. Let's watch that thing again. That was impressive. I don't know if he hit it on the side, which gave it a spin, and then that sucker just started spinning to the right. Watch this thing. It went backwards in the air, I think.
You know, when you first learn to kick, that happens. You know, you catch it wrong and it goes behind you. They say every time you go to a baseball game, you'll see something new. I've never seen that at a football game. And I'm going to do a lot of Auburn games. You'd think if anybody was going to do it, it'd be Auburn.
Let's see. Where'd it go out of bounds? They say it went out at the, 35? Or is that where a player touched it? Went backwards 5 yards from a kick and didn't hit anybody. I thought it went further than that. I guess not.
I thought it rolled out around the 30 where they got it marked.
Well, no, they're saying it went out to the 37-yard line.
I don't think they were ready for it. How are you ready to be for a backwards kick?
Well, if you look, you see the white hat. He's still conferring with the officials there. 35. Tiffany says it went out at the 35 watching the
Now
replay.
we're walking the wrong way. This is a job for
Michael.
Scott Elliott.
How in the, yeah, Scott, what's going on with that there?
Ran into somebody on the sideline.
Do what?
That's
so
what
it's a
Coach
penalty
said.
after the play?
Yes.
Wow.
All right, then. So the ball's at the 45-yard line of Mae Jemison, and the Panthers are just going to try to run this thing out. It's 11-10 left to go here in this ball game, and as you see on the scoreboard, it's Pell City 50 and Mae Jemison 20.
We're about 10 yards from putting up 400 yards for the night. That was an odd play right there. Never seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anybody run into anybody on the sidelines.
I didn't either.
There was nobody near the ball except, cheerleaders.
Well, regardless, clock continues to roll. We're at 10:40. Panthers are trying to drain as much of the clock off they can before they snap. Snapping the ball at about 5 seconds or so each time. Again, the give to Burton. Burton does a good job. Getting to about the 41-yard line. About a 6-yard run by Burton, who has a touchdown catch here in this fourth quarter.
We have to get to about, the 35 to pick up the first?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a running clock right now.
Yeah, we're good with that. See if we can get home the same day we left.
I'm sleeping.
Thought you said you're going to Waffle House.
I'm going to go to sleep after that. Somewhere near Arab.
3rd down and 7 for the Panthers from the Mae Jemison 42. There's a quick screen pass far side, complete. Oh, look at that nice run inside the 20-yard line. Who is that? What number is that? You got the binoculars.
14, I believe.
That's Smitty, all right, with another catch. Thank you, Alan.
Still putting it in the air a little bit, but we've been very successful in the air tonight.
Yeah, we have. That was a 13-yard reception. Baylor Smith to Colin Smith.
It is awesome to see him do this on his last game.
Not only that, but it put us over 400 total yards of offense for the ball game. 407 combined, 353 through the air, and 54 on the ground. Out of the shotgun. There's the handoff again. We're going to be under 9, about 8.5 on the next snap. Looking at the stats for the ball game so far, stats brought to you by Allen Service Company. 19 of 22 through the air for Baylor Smith. 363 yards. He's got 5 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. And there's 57 yards rushing, 420 total.
Would you have any clue what the passing record is? That's a lot of yards.
Yeah, I would.
It's close to.
You gotta.
I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of yards.
Boy, you got to remember, we had some. When Rip Flippo was here, boy, we slung it with Bronson Honeycutt. What's crap? There's one other right in that era.
Riker, was he a tosser?
Yes, yeah. I think Riker actually holds the all-time passing record. If I remember right. I don't remember what the number is.
Didn't he just graduate last year?
Yeah. 22-13, Moody on top of Springville. That one late. So the 5A on top of the 6A. Oh, nice move at the 20-yard line. Can we get into the end zone for another one? Yes. And there's a flag down at the 15-yard line.
Everybody to my right is suggesting holding.
Got a Mae Jemison player down on the field, too.
A nifty run. That was 28, right?
Yeah. Let's watch the replay here. Burton
love the replays here.
Yeah, Burton racking up some yards on the ground. Look at that nice move right there. 2 guys ran into each other. That's one that's hurt. Yeah, you can't hold on to him that long. Receiver on the block there. Just a little bit too much of a hold right there.
Tiffany pointed that out. She knows some football. She's learning a lot. Yeah, she's learning a lot. I don't know how. Listen to us. I guess she learned from Lance.
So good to see the player from Mae Jemison. He's able to come to the sidelines on his own. 7:57 left to go in this ball game. It's all Pell City, 50-20. almost, if that touchdown run would have stood, that would have been the highest scoring game this year. We'll put up, the double nickel, I think, on Talladega, right?
I was at that game. Yeah, Rusty and I sat on the sidelines, and we were in the halftime show, literally.
Do want to remind you we're going to talk to Coach Wayne Lee at the end of the ball game. He's going to be a happy camper at the end of this game. A lot of things going right for Pell City.
Except for that last holding penalty.
So Burton looks like split to the left of Smith in the backfield. Odds are he's going to get the carry. He does, up the middle. Sheds a couple of defenders at the line, gets down to the 21-yard line. That's good for a 3-yard run. 3rd down and 11 for Pell City. We'll be under 7 left to go here in the ball game on the next snap.
We've been saying for about 10 minutes now we don't think we're going to go to the air anymore, but it's a 3rd down play, 3rd and long, and we've had a lot of success in the air tonight.
Yep.
Throwing for 363 yards on the night.
Out of the shotgun is Smith. 2 receivers down low. The 2 down low looks like Borden and Gross. Up top, I believe, is Herring and Smitty. Play clock down to 3 to 2. There is the snap. Looking to throw near side. Looking for Gross, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone. DB asking for some guys to block on the near side. Going to reverse field, back up. Here's a flag down. Smitty trying to run down the DB. And he's going to be thrown down on the far side. Let's see what this flag is. It's going to be well after the interception, so the INT will stand, more than likely. Let's watch a replay here, see if we can see anything. A hold or something, more than likely on a return. Yeah, there it is right there. You can see that. On 52, yeah, looks like the hold on Colin Wanzart by the Mae Jemison player. Probably going to be that. Yep.
The guy who caught the ball looked like he was thinking about it. Boom, took off out of the end zone. Good play by the defender there.
.6:25 left to go here in this ball game. It's Pell City 50 and Mae Jemison 20 after the hold penalty on the spot foul there. It's going to bring it inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. I just saw looking at some of the messages on the side of our Facebook feed. John's asking to see if we can get the yellow line for the first down next year. We'll work on that.
He doesn't see it.
Good job by the Panthers there, 3 of them.
John needs to adjust his vertical hold.
That's the knob on the inside of the VHF little knob right there.
It's right in, you got right in between the low channels and high channels.
Yeah.
That should fix it.
5:45 left to go now. Clock continues to roll.
It is the Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop yellow line you need to fix with your vertical hold.
Ruckus, we're watching the Springville-Moody game, and there's a fight on the sideline. It's on the far sideline, so it looks like on the Moody sideline.
Could you describe the ruckus?
The ruckus. There's a long run by Mae Jemison.
Late flag.
Coming in, yeah.
A lot of laundry on the field tonight.
There'll be a lot of laundry on that Springville-Moody game after that play right there. Yeah,
there's all sorts of people out on the – well, nice having everybody on with us for the last 3 quarters.
Not trying to push everybody there, but a big inter-county matchup. Intra, that's it,
there we
too.
go.
Yeah. And so they're sending everybody to the locker room. They're just going to end that game. Final score, Moody 22, Springville 13.
Who won the fight?
I don't know. Moody looks happy going into the locker room, so. We've live streamed Springville and Pell City, home and away all year long. What you got, Scott?
How did Griffin call that one? How was the play-by-play on that?
Down goes Wallace.
Down goes Frazier.
Yeah, look, it looks like that all order is restored over there in Springville, between Springville and Moody.
This field has some fantastic lighting.
It does.
It really does.
A lot of people don't realize that most high school football stadiums
Yeah.
don't. They have 2 light stanchions on each side. Oh, there's a big run by the quarterback. One Panther, can he get him? Diving at the 25. I see no flags.
About
That's
an
going to be 81-yard touchdown run, yeah. So they continue to throw haymakers. The quarterback for Mae Jemison, that was an 81-yard touchdown run. And now it is a 50-26 deficit for the Jaguars, awaiting the 2-point conversion.
You know, we kind of assumed this game was over 30 minutes ago. Nobody told Jemison that. They're still playing as hard as they possibly can. We are too. We had the turnover. Led to a score early. Turnover led to a score there.
Here comes a 2-point conversion. Trying to make it 50-28. Right side. Good job by the left side of the defense there. Closing up any hole right there. So it remains 50-26, and we do have a flag sitting at the 5-yard line.
I was wondering if we was going to get one that play. A lot of flags tonight, both teams.
Let's see what the call is. White Hat says it's no good, and it's going to be an unsportsmanlike against Mae Jemison. So will that be assessed on the kickoff?
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Jaguars will be assessed on the kickoff.
Will this kick make it past our 40?
No, didn't make it past their 40 last time. Yeah, they'll be kicking off from, what, the 25-yard line.
Okay, well, let me take that one back. Will it get to their 40?
I don't think it'll even get to the 50.
See what we got. Yeah, so they mark it at the 25-yard line.
I'll tip bet you it doesn't make it to the 50.
No, the last one went backwards 10 yards. I'm not taking that.
He's due.
Let's see. He'll probably punt this one to about the 20 on the other side.
I know. He'll be, hey, watch this.
Probably don't have to get quite that wide, Michael. He's not going to kick it nearly that far. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that thing. It's a good slow roller. Taking it to 35. Patiently waiting is Kentrell Borden. Then he throws the burners on across the 50 down to the 44-yard line. Found another gear there about our 40-yard line or so.
We've had a lot of guys, get in the open tonight on both sides. That quarterback for Jemison, he's a good player, and he's gotten away from us several times. We've had a lot of receivers, with a lot of open ground. Fun to watch game tonight. We'll be talking to Coach Lee when it's all said and done as the Panthers take to the field 1st and 10.
There's another handoff to Burton. This time he's caught from behind. As we are 4:48 left to go. Come on, guys. There's another flag coming out of the secondary, sitting at about the 31-yard line.
Scott thought he was running in the morning. He may still be here.
Call is against Mae Jemison.
My question is why did we have a running clock earlier and we don't now?
I don't know. Maybe they feel like they're within striking distance. 4:43 left to go here in this ball game. It's Pell City 50, Mae Jemison 26. Wayne Lee going to get win number 65 in his career. Head coach in Pinson Valley. Longtime assistant coach here at Pell City. And number 65 is 4 minutes and 36 seconds away. Yeesh.
Too much time.
We don't have another game up here in North Alabama next week.
False
again,
start
do we?
over here on our side.
Just stay.
Yeah. Great. We're making 4 in a row up here in North Alabama. This one is going to go against the Pell City Panthers. So it goes 5 yards the other way. Very long fourth quarter here. That's all right, though. Scoreboard looks pretty good. Pell City 50, Mae Jemison 26.
Do we throw it again? We've said this 3 or 4 times now.
No. We just keep running it.
We've said that now the last 4 possessions.
I think we just keep running it. First and 10 from the Mae Jemison 44-yard line. In there at running back now is Stephon McGraw. Look at McGraw running hard on the far side there. Looked like it was going to be no gain. A big run far side and another flag sitting at the 37-yard line on the far side.
Great individual effort. He was wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage if we get to see it again. But we do have the flag. Get a flag every play, but we got another one that time.
That's going to go against Pell City, so that long run will be negated. See Coach Wayne Lee in the shot there. He just wants to see this last 4:02 roll off here.
So do I.
Pick up win number 2 on the season. Pell City going to finish 2-8 overall. So the penalty makes it first down and 13. The ball at the 47-yard line. 3:48 left to go as the clock ticks down. Come on, another flag by the referee on the near side. Where's the white hat? This one is going to be against illegal substitution against Mae Jemison.
They did that earlier and it didn't count.
They got 12 players out on the field. One of them's got to come off. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They have 12. Somebody's got to come off.
And they commenced the odd man right there.
Oh, man.
So look at it. He come off. He didn't want to come off.
Here comes player number 12 off the field.
Grab the flag.
Number 62 to the near side.
It's been first down 4 plays in a row, I think.
First down and a rare 8 for Pell City. First and 8 from the 42 of Mae Jemison. 3:25 as the clock rolls here. Pell City 50, Mae Jemison 26. Twins to each side. There is the handoff. Running hard, right side of the offensive line. Good for a couple of yards inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line. Who got that run right there? 28? Yeah, it's Burton again.
Mr. Burton's had a really good second half.
Go down to our Bobcat of Gadsden sideline reporter, Scott Elliott, who has a 5K in the morning.
Yeah, I do. Look in the lights, and you can see some sprinkles falling.
Yeah, I see it a little bit. A little misty out there now.
Y'all have fun wrapping this stuff up. Toting it down to the car, which is 2 counties away.
Play clock is down to 7. There is the snap. They're going to give it to Burton. Burton running left side. Stay in line bounds there, Burton. They throw him out of bounds. Does the clock continue to roll? Yes, they keep the hot clock. It continues to roll at 2. As I say that, now they stop it at 2:23. Chains will move on the Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop first down.
If we watch our P's and Q's, we may keep this ball until the game is over.
Hopefully
Use the clock right or score.
Yeah, that'll be it. That's a first down. That should do it. We should be able to burn the clock. Just stay in bounds here. We're going to burn as much as we possibly can. The play clock down to 20. We're right at 2 minutes, so we'll be able to burn it down to zeros at this point. Get a shot of the cheerleaders after this play right here. There's Burton again with the carry. Good stiff arm. And gets down inside the 15, close to the 20-yard line. Get a shot of the Pell City High School cheerleaders again there. Seniors or...
Do they ride the band bus? How do they get here?
No, I think they ride the charter bus with the football team, don't they?
I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
Little insight there.
Got 2 charter buses to our left. We see the football players and the cheerleaders. Then the old cheese wagons and
the drummers.
And the Penske rental truck for the band to the right. About 1:05 left to go here on 2nd down. Again, Burton with the carry. Inside the 20, the Coosa Valley Mortgage red zone, and that will be a 1st down. Couple more snaps, and that'll do it. We might need even 2.
Burton has been a hoss this second half. Proud of him. Senior for the Pell City Panthers.
Wow, Burton right at 100 yards. Is that right? Holy tamale.
And all of it, was it all in the second half? All in the second half. Our stat crew says David Birmingham and Alan Rowan, and we are in a victory formation.
Yep. So we'll take the knee, and then we'll get on out of here. Come on, a little extracurricular activity on the far side there.
Their number 2's been wanting to fight all night.
Yeah, and that's what he was doing.
Yep.
He was trying to start something. That'll be the end of the 2021 high school football season and the class of 22. And again, we'll talk to Coach Wayne Lee as they get done here. Win number 65 for Wayne Lee in his career. 4 seasons at Pell City, 10 seasons at Pinson Valley. And you see the handshakes there at the middle of the field. Pell City going to finish the season 2-8 overall. Numbers, right close to 500 yards of offense here in this ball game for Pell City.
We're going to go over this and see if we can find a couple of more yards for Adarius Burton. Put him at the 100 mark. Handshakes at center field. Like Adam said, about to talk to Coach Wayne Lee. Got to be extremely happy and proud of his team tonight.
Let's look. Hey, is that a typo right there? That one right there? Is that supposed to be a 1?
No, I had to combine it.
Okay.
He had too many runs.
He had too many carries in the second half. Okay. Alan and David doing a great job with stats. All right, we'll talk to Coach after he meets up with his players. Let's take a look at our stats brought to you by Allen Service Company. Looking really, really good. How about this? Through the air, the Pell City Panthers, 19 of 22 for 363 yards. And you take a look at Baylor Smith, 5 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown for Baylor Smith. So that's our air attack there. On the ground, 26 rushes, 117 yards. Go to the band. All right, we're going to get Coach hooked up here.
You know he's going to want to talk to his team.
Hey, Coach, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right,
I'm going to go over there and play the album model and we can talk.
Okay. Hey, win number 65 on the season, man.
Yeah. Hey, absolutely. That was fun right there. I mean, I hated it had to end, this season this way, but I won't tell you what, they played good tonight.
Hey, we had you right at 480 total yards of offense. Baylor 19 of 22, 363, 5 through the air, 1 on the ground. Borden had 116 receiving. The offense, man, it was clicking tonight.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun watching it too.
Hey, Coach, this is John. What do you tell your team, when you get back on the bus tonight? They had to play through COVID, the heat, all of this stuff, injuries. I know you got a lot to say to them.
Yeah, hey, just congratulate them, tell them how proud I am, tell them I love them, that, they fought through all that, finished up strong right here. A lot of these, matter of fact, probably most of these seniors will never play again, but at least they get to go out with a win.
Final score, again, Pell City on top big time, 50-26. Coach, man, we appreciate you. We love you, buddy.
Hey, love y'all too. Thank you much.
Proud of you.
All right, thanks. Wayne Lee picking up career win number 65 as head coach for the Pell City Panthers. Gets a big hug from Jennifer Lee right there.
Pass me a hanky.
And we just kind of let's get that in the shot there, Michael. Can you center that for me, please? And I think I can't tell if it's Adam or not.
That says it all right there.
Yep. 65 career wins. Wayne Lee, 10 years at Pinson Valley, 4 at Pell City, and picking up a big victory to wind up the 2021 season. All right, that is going to wrap it up, guys. Let's go ahead and get this thing all wrapped up. We got a 2-hour drive. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in and watched. Let's see. Player of the game, Metro Bank Player of the game. You guys good with Baylor Smith?
Let me give an honorable mention to Darius Borden. Had a great second half. But when somebody throws for 363 yards and you don't give them Player of the game, what can I say? Lance did a great job all year long, but he could not make it tonight. So I did the best I could reading stuff and putting up with Adam and whoever was making those vile sounds up here. Thanks, David. Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, absolutely. Alan Rowan, David Birmingham doing a great job with stats as always. I don't know how many years we've been having these guys doing stats with us, but it's a great big family up here, and we have a great time. And I know sometimes we get a little goofy, but we have a good time, and hopefully you enjoy the broadcast as well as you watch some of these highlights. Of course, Tiffany Stutter doing a great job with our video stuff. Michael, my son, doing video camera. Madison has done camera for us as we've gone through the season. Scott and the Whacker Man on the sidelines, and the guys in the truck that work so hard getting all this stuff set up and making sure the electronic stuff works properly as we go through. And my man, John Simpson, man, you're like a Swiss Army knife. You know that?
Well, I've been called other things. I'll take that. I'll take that as the compliment that I hope you intended. Cannot replace Lance Bowman, obviously, but he said he's got to work tomorrow morning. So, hey, we've had a great way to go out.
What you got there, Scott?
Well, I've got one more thing, John. I bet you can honestly say this. It ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah, we're out of gas. This one's done, boys.
Yes, it is. Again, the final score, it's Pell City 50 and Mae Jemison 26. Career win number 65 for Wayne Lee between Pell City and Pinson Valley. Great win for Coach Lee and his wife Jennifer and the family. And very, very happy to call him a friend and good job there, Coach, on win number 65.
You need a tissue?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not yet. When the cameras go off, I will. That's going to wrap it up. Y'all have safe travels back home. Appreciate y'all watching and listening. Again, the final score, Pell City 50, Mae Jemison 26. I'm Adam Stocks. Thanks to the broadcast.